Yeah, Buster, it does.
Yeah, oh, yes. Hello, people. I wouldn't know. I've not watched it. Hello, everyone. Mine actually works for once. They've done some maintenance today. I honestly wasn't sure if it'll be done by this evening. They also delayed it again.
Albastro, are you sure that title on your OBS stream is correct? It does not look like West Country 3.
It's the header on OBS. Yeah. OBS header. But yes. Put live now, please. Yeah, I've also done. Well, I've connected about half an hour ago, and I also did a quick test where I intentionally took damage and tried to eat something to see if there's any server lag or not. Well, if there's any server lag, I mean. And there wasn't, and it works. So, well.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, that's why.
Because it's not a. It's because it's not a Minecraft Monday.
Yeah, I mean, well.
Although they keep saying that they're upgrading the hardware, so maybe they are upgrading the hardware.
Who
better.
knows?
Hello, Roomspath.
Hello.
Although I will say, I called it. 1.20.1 released only a few days after 1.20 released.
Doesn't it always? With the other versions.
And now all the server providing services need to quickly upgrade all of their servers, everything to that version. Elisa, VGR, Arrival.
Oh, hello. Roomspath,
Oh,
hi.
hello.
It's been a long time.
How have you been?
Willis, are you here or are you AFK?
Yeah, I'm AFK.
Ah, good. That explains.
That explains a lot. But yeah,
I'm not here. I'm a figment of your imagination.
sure. Anyway,
just because on your stream, your character in your inventory screen is just staring at the recipes book for ages, and oh, are you waiting for your suit to charge?
Yep.
Ah.
Up and off my batteries.
I'm so glad that someone made the jetpack. Because when I added Industrial Craft 2, that was one of the things that I was really looking forward to people playing with.
Yeah, I honestly I forgot that it was even in the mod before I saw Willis actually use one last time.
And hey, it didn't even kick you for flying.
So far.
Yeah, they must have thought of that, I think. Probably.
It's probably a tag in the mod.
Yeah.
Because like with the Elytra or something, you can fly as well, and so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
I'm
use
tagging
that.
mod. I'm not flying.
So.
It's my jetpack. Kick my jetpack instead.
As for plans, I believe that there is an urgent nuclear reactor that needs to be built, and also an urgent rescue mission that needs to be accomplished.
Oh yeah, blue.
The cats.
Okay, if you put it along
so-
if you put it along one edge and then along the other edge, then the water will fill in.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the commands. So. Okay, so Buster, you're now at your home.
Hold on a minute.
Oh.
Don't do it yet. Hold on.
Okay, so what? I just want to teleport Buster to their current
hold on.
coordinates. Just to the current
hold on.
coordinates, so that
You've got the command.
I've got the command and I can paste it again. It won't actually do anything if I just teleport Albastro to their current coordinates. So
Okay.
what would I actually enter? So TP Albastro 916, and then
I
How
think you just
does that
enter.
work?
Hold on. MCTP command syntax. But yeah, so it looks like it's just the destination with XYZ. target player and then XYZ. I think just the
Okay.
numbers separated with spaces. I think.
Sure.
Yeah, XYZ.
Okay, so Albastro, go to where you want to be teleported back to when you're coming. When you've got a cat and you want to get teleported back, go to that place, and then I'll enter the coordinates from your stream. So I'm guessing at the top deck of your house. Well, top floor, I mean.
At CangoFango.
Oh, native 9. Okay, 9, 102, native 308. Did that work? It looks like it did, I think. Maybe?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
Good. So, the other coordinates. Did you note those down? Hold on. From last time, where the cats actually are. I think you did post it. I'm not certain. Actually, I think it may have been in Twitch chat.
I think it was your chat. It would have been mine.
Oh yeah, could you have
I'll
a look?
see, because it should still
I've got this
be.
command though. That's good. Okay.
I'll have a look and see if I can find
Thank you.
it. Open VOD page.
So bauxite and zinc can't be macerated.
I don't know. Bauxite can go in the immersive engineering crusher, but I don't know if it can go into the Industrial Craft 2 one.
Doesn't seem it won't go in, and it just
Mhm.
sits there.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it was quite near the end, Paradise.
You can't really scroll much in this, can you?
You should be able to, but apparently not. Nah, well, if you actually to watch the stream real time, then it would just appear as it would normally, but if you skip and it deletes the earlier stuff, I think. Earlier messages. But yeah.
I think.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, are you sure?
If they get lost.
Okay, so
I think that's that.
I think this was your message.
Yeah, I'll try that. I've still got the other command. 1104 62 is that? 62. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. 359. Okay, that should work. You should now be near your cats in the ocean, probably.
Yeah, that seems right. Jamie, stop! And then tongue out at Jamie.
Yes, close. Close, okay.
If you tell Kango the actual coordinates when you
Yeah.
find the cats, the actual coordinates that you wanted to be teleported back to, then
I
you can update that.
Yeah, I can teleport you there instead, which will do nothing in that case, but I'll have the command so I can actually teleport you right there.
Icy, the horse.
Does this look good or not? I don't
I was just gonna say, I love the little header on your stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kango, I think you should maybe get started with the
The actual
mechanical
reactor.
side of things.
I know, yeah. Does this look good though? I'm not sure.
Yeah, well,
It
see,
looks a bit
weren't
tiny
you
down there.
going to rebuild it in the corner?
That I
In the
Back
in the
there.
back left corner, yeah, in the
yeah,
left corner
I did
from here.
try that, but
You know where that little
this?
yeah, just on top of that, in the center of that little extension.
maybe I did.
That's where I would probably build it.
Okay, I did.
And you picked up
yeah,
the-
I did.
By the way, the buckets do stack when they're empty.
Yeah, true. Actually, I didn't fill the others.
It's
one
those,
second.
but no cats. So it's a bus through.
Oh,
Okay, if you
Well, not yet anyway.
get the stream up again from back then, you could perhaps find the other message. Yeah, I think it was before the cats got lost. Well, before the cats went in the pool. Pool.
Yeah, but that was the.
I
Blue
think-
says it's the right place.
Yeah, that was the only coordinates that you'd posted.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Well, okay, then you can
there's
open...
a quartz thing at 13, 36, 91, 327, Jamie, if
Afterward,
you
maybe?
want.
I think if you go further toward the rear of the toward the back of the stream, you may be able to find it. Or maybe if that doesn't work, you could get up Albastro's stream and then see if they've got the coordinates on stream at any point during that bit. Yeah, if you say it's the right place, I'm not sure. Like, if it is the right place,
Blue says, I reckon they've teleported somewhere.
maybe. I think I may try building it here instead. Oh, that's wrong. Minor flooding on top of the roof
By the way, what is this big water pool for?
to get down from here, but
Oh, I see.
yeah. Although if I move it, it doesn't really. Well,
No, there aren't any more
Too much.
coordinates that Blue gave in the stream.
I see.
Blue says, Sharadice, are you able to see named mob locations like you can players?
What do you mean named mob locations like NC players? The 3-year here!
They're here! Oh, I see. Okay, then if you're above water, just stand still and tell me your coordinates and I'll enter that command so I can teleport you, so you can, well, you can hold one of the
Don't
cats.
go too close to the ice because it might freeze over with the cats there and then they might suffocate in the ice.
Let me find somewhere safer. Okay, right. TP. I'll bus through 916.
Well, no, get the coordinates first.
I want to.
Oh right, so you've got the command
Yeah.
in, I see.
If you get the coordinates on stream, I'll teleport you there where you are
Actually,
currently.
yeah, you can just write the coordinates in the in-game chat and then post that message.
Could do. Or if you just display them on stream, that'll suffice as well. Okay. 1320
1320 88 340.
Okay. That should have done nothing for you, but it has not teleported you there.
Okay, now pick up a cat.
Yeah, pick up the first cat and
Grab
I'll
it,
teleport you
yeah.
back.
Grab and go.
Grab the first cat you can see.
Should I sip them first? Well, I don't think it could harm anything, so yeah, it might be a good idea.
Okay, just tell me when you want me to teleport you back.
So, Alice, what's your plan?
Good question.
Coming up with one.
I see.
My
Two.
plan is to come up with the plan.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were you, I see 3 options that might be good. First is to actually get the resources out of the walls of the quarry. The second is to go for some other advanced technology in the Industrial Craft 2 mod, such as, for example, the replicator or the teleporter. The third is to help Cango make the reactor.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, by the way, the slow worm from yesterday.
Mhm.
Yesterday?
Not yesterday. Sorry, on Monday.
Yeah, yeah.
It came back yesterday.
Ah, it returned.
It did. Worm on stream. I'm already on stream, Blue. Oh my god.
Possibly a better player than you. I see.
Wow.
Yeah, Emichu, I can see you referencing the guide. Not literally, but in my mind.
The guide?
Yeah.
Yeah, shouldn't have done
Kango, I am ready.
Let's get ready
Good.
to rumble.
Okay. You're now back at your place, Obastru.
You open your eyes and you see.
A
Also,
tavern.
my right arm is super numb from the tennis.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, Wii Sports. Love it.
Ah.
You have no idea the gasp I let out, Blue. I was like, Wii Sports!
Kang, it's like a fire escape ladder. You can't get up from the bottom.
Yeah, it is. It actually is.
No, please.
Literally.
Just place a block underneath you.
No, Blue, I'm
Shut.
sorry. I probably was, but my brain just goes brrr.
I think Albastra's waiting to be teleported back the other way.
Okay, placed. Okay, good. You should now be back by the cats.
I am square, Blue.
Yes,
it's
this
very
is
square.
Minecraft.
Oh, do people like my little axolotl?
Let's dance.
Huh? What?
My axolotl, my keychain. I sent it in the stream. In the
Oh, that?
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm not that into merchandising for these, like Minecraft specifically, because I enjoy the gameplay of Minecraft more than the aesthetics. But I can see that it has a certain cuteness to it.
The aesthetic is very lovely too.
Think, Sharaz, you could sell Emichu plushies for lots of money.
Hell yeah.
So,
Well,
Albastru, where are you
I think
currently?
that is a great compliment to Emichu.
Even if you make 1,000, Jamie would buy them all. On the hill. Okay, I thought you teleported you back. Didn't that... Okay, that should work. Oh yeah, sorry, I might have not teleported you then. Sorry.
Bye-bye. Plop.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe it would be quicker if you just typed in the Minecraft chat,
Yeah, just
TP please or something.
Just TP. Then I'll do it just to the other destination. If you just type TP, lowercase, whatever.
Maybe Shardis can watch my stream and be ATC, air traffic control.
Okay.
TP, and
Yeah.
they just do it 3 times in a row. Okay, can do. Thumbs up.
Thank you. Tip tap. Okay, I'm guessing. Okay, sure.
Why is this not working? Don't look, Sharadise.
You're not paying it enough.
Hmm.
Do you want me to hide the stream?
No, it's fine. It's just I'm just trying to figure out why this ain't working.
Albastru, have you watched Top Cat? Maybe.
Tips away.
Actually, right when you sent that, you actually got teleported away.
Bailamos. I'm assuming that means to go.
Sure.
I mean, it would make sense to bail. Oh no, Blue says we dance.
We dance. Let's bounce. Sure.
I think this is probably one of the only times that this many cats in Minecraft have been rescued through the means of teleportation. And I don't mean the cat's natural teleporting abilities, which they have inherited from their Enderman ancestry, of course.
Would be nice if they confirmed that. Shall we do it again for fun? Okay. If you want. Now have fun walking back. Ready? Okay. Okay. Yeah. There are loads left, haha. Okay then.
Maybe you should leave one of them as the ambassador to the foreign lands. Oh no, sorry, that would be yourself then.
What do I want to do? Yeah, I need a shovel.
Yeah, all of that teleporting is hungry work, isn't it? Can do, but that might make it lonely. Aww.
Yeah. Is the flight delayed?
Yes. And then
Oh,
Kango
look.
and then Kango just makes you wait for ages.
Look
Oh,
at
that's a good sign. That's a
Oh,
good sign
no.
for a power plant.
That's
Yeah,
toxic water.
Got a bit of a leaky roof, everyone.
That's toxic water. Careful.
Just don't go underneath it.
Oh, I didn't pick up a cat that time.
Is the flight delayed? Huh?
So Kango, are you actually doing something, or are you just running around aimlessly?
I want to craft a shovel. Actually, I do have iron. Okay.
I'll bust through. I can hardly see your stream because of all the text.
Yeah, it's you don't need the coordinates on screen anymore. I do have them in the commands, and if I go just up a few, then I have either one or two. I've got access to it, so I don't.
Room's
need...
path means the F3 menu.
Ah, sorry. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, iron block. That should be more than enough for a shovel. Let us try again.
It's enough for 9 shovels, to be exact.
Yeah, true. Very true. Okay. I'll actually craft some shears as well, because these are already almost run out. Tip trap. Okay. These are almost run out. I'll just craft a shovel.
Room's path gives thanks to the I'll bust through.
Lovely. Okay. Quite a lot of items. Let's go. Okay.
Yes, I meant the F3 menu.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, right. Got a shovel. Roof still leaking. It's fine. What do I want to do with the shovel? Yeah. Dig
Now that I
underneath.
have a shovel, what did I want to do with the shovel?
Exactly.
Did I want to place plague?
Okay. Have fun walking back. I'll bust through.
Oh no! The text
Actually,
is
no.
back!
To the cats, I mean.
Says the room's bath.
Yeah. Have fun walking to the cats. I'll bust through.
I haven't
Really?
got it up.
Okay, this isn't working for some reason. Low stone dust. Low stone dust. Yeah, why is this not working?
I'll bust through. I'll just ignore both of those comments and just teleport you anyway. How about that?
So...
I'm trying to make a potion that doesn't last as long.
Wait, that doesn't last as long.
Yeah, there's number 4. Only lasts for 20 seconds.
I didn't... Hold on. 1 second. Could you DM me the thing you're looking at?
Yeah, hold on. After all this, it ain't gonna be worth it. Like, it's... Oh.
Okay, so...
I'm trying to make
Yeah, you can just DM it to me if you like.
one... No, so on the far right, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth one down on the far right. And it's not working.
That might be a thing in later versions of Minecraft that they added it. Hold on.
Fine.
1 second.
Oh yeah, it is. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Ah.
Oh, bother.
Alright, why has everything suddenly stopped working?
Sorry?
Why has everything suddenly stopped working?
How do you mean?
All my equipment stopped working.
Oh.
Has it run out of electricity?
No, I just went up and checked.
Although it looks like the little arrow icon on the, if you right click on a block, there's a little lightning bolt. And that's the electric charge in the block.
Well, how do I unbrew a potion?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It suddenly stopped getting electricity for some reason. Why did it suddenly stop?
Try...
Strange.
Didn't you have this issue before where you broke a cable and then replaced it and that fixed it?
Is it just random that it starts and stops?
I didn't see.
It might be a bug.
I didn't see a bust through.
You know what? I'm gonna do some.
Cheating.
I'd try.
No!
I would try. If I were you, I'd try. Getting rid of and replacing one of the Industrial Craft 2 cables in that circuit.
I bust through. Where were the dancing cats? Sorry. At my home. Oh, I see.
Ah, so there you mean.
Two on one block. Okay.
I'm gonna try a little bit of astral sorcery. Maybe.
That would be very interesting.
It's late in the game.
No, I mean, I think that could be a lot of fun. Imagine if you built your Starlight Crafting altar before Mr. W.
Oh.
Ooh.
I believe that is all. I see. Thank you very, very, very much. It's okay. I did only type out the commands twice, and I can just send them whenever I want. But yeah. It is. You're welcome. Oh wait, horse.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, but you but you can't pick up the horse and then teleport back, can you? And if you ride the horse, it should work, I guess, but I don't know. Oh, let's try. Okay. Actually, I will teleport you to the first command I sent if you didn't lead the horse back. Maybe I'll try that.
You can scroll up in the text as well. Kango.
I see.
There's a fly buzzing around. Go away.
You know what? I won't.
But hey, that's
in case the horse moved.
more immersive though, with the fly.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't want immersion in real life. They can stay. They can stay outside.
Kango, if only you weren't carrying around the obituary all over the place, then you would have more space.
Please do, Kango. Okay, 1 second.
Maybe just scroll up in chat, Kango.
Can I just click on that then to say it again?
Well, or you can just type it. Well,
did that work? I'll bust through.
I'm busting.
It should have, I think. Yeah, I know the obituary. I need to sort it in.
By the way, I was writing something, and in that writing came up the word alabaster, so as in the stone, and I thought of you.
Ew. Oh, donkey. Okay.
Donkey.
Sure.
Give Kango your coordinates, so that if it doesn't work, you can go back if you want to.
Yeah.
Type them in chat, maybe.
It's not at, is it? No. Okay, 1 second. 1173. 633H2. That should work. Okay.
Sooty marble. Oh, okay.
Why I do 0.5?
I think it's potion, like splash potions, I think. Although Emichu could help with her healing gun.
Oh, what's happened? What's
Oh,
going
also,
on?
did it just... Yeah, you just teleported off of your horse, didn't you?
Then it doesn't work.
I got my healing gun. Who needs healing? Bang, bang, bang.
Alastra's horse, which is about... What was it? Like over a kilometer away?
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't shoot that far.
Also, it wasn't 10 kilometers like you'd originally said, because if that's 1,000 that starts with, then...
It would be okay. That's fairly good.
That's barely good?
It's very good. No, terrible.
Ah, okay.
Absolutely appalling. Right.
Home sweet home, please. Okay. There you go. Tight. Sure. Okay, so, right. What do you want to do? Okay, yes. Diorite. Not really. I mean, I guess maybe. I don't know. I used polished diorite, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Like so. Yeah, that's better. Just need some... What was it? Andesite bricks? Actually, no, it was polished andesite, yeah. Okay. Do I have any andesite? I don't believe I do. I do not. Okay. That's okay. It's fine. Actually, I do. I do have quite a bit. I've got an entire... Actually... Well, that's diorite. I've got andesite though. I just need to polish it. Okay, let's do that then. A stack of polished andesite.
Plus starlight. Oh, you need plus starlight. How do you get starlight?
Starlight,
Starbright.
you get 2 ways, or 3 ways. Firstly, the deeper it is in the night, the more starlight you get. And the second thing is, there are these places which you can find later on, where starlight is more concentrated. And the third place is, the higher up you put these things, the more starlight you get. But with these first objects, you know those shrines with the crystals underneath? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you place a crafting table near one of them, then there's going to be a beam of starlight from the crystal to that crafting table, allowing you to craft the first items.
Gotcha. Right.
Albastro says, "Home, sweet home, please."
You
Although
are.
I think that is an outdated message.
It is, yeah.
Right. Here I'm going.
Oh, please, go to the one... Do you remember that time when you were showing Mr. W the way to the
yes.
the temple that you found?
Oh, yes.
Please go to that one and use the same one.
Where was it?
It was on the left. No, it was
Floating
where the
crystal.
diamond is. Where the diamond is, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to that one.
Actually,
Could he not find it?
He did find it, but it took him a while because he'd gone far too far.
Oh, bless him. I was like, what the heck is that? Oh, yeah, I built a photo gallery.
Albastro wishes you to look at the stream. Also, please don't make the bottom one unsit, because if it moves around, it can walk under a block, suffocating the cats on top of it. So,
And
if
after all that work.
So if the bottom one isn't sitting, that is a very dangerous thing.
That is a very dangerous thing to be doing.
okay, I think that looks better.
The RSPCA will hear about this.
Will they now?
Yes.
Why is it still moving around even with it sitting down? I don't know why, but it looks like it's still moving around even though it's sitting down.
Oh.
I would dismantle that tower as soon as possible, because otherwise the cats will likely suffocate in a wall if it walks underneath the wall. As it's edging closer and closer to the wall. No, see, told you. Don't, please, quick. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. It might also jump up onto a block and then suffocate the others. Yeah, you've got to be really careful with Minecraft pets.
That's why mine are always at home, especially Bob.
Yeah, your Minecraft pets are basically static decoration at this point.
They are. They've got to be kept safe. Whenever they move, it's like, oh no!
Stop this at once.
Yeah. So like your IRL pets then?
No! You should see Jessie running about when people get home. She's so excited every time.
I mean, I saw Jessie approach you that one time by the seafront.
Yeah.
If that's any indicator to go by, then I can imagine.
Yeah. She gets so excited. It's like, you've seen us like 10 minutes ago, but she's like, no, it's been so long. So long.
I guess animals live in the moment, especially at a younger age.
Yeah.
Where there's, I imagine it's kind of more binary. Either this is currently the state, or this is something that happened in the past, and it doesn't really matter how long ago it happened. Maybe.
It's just, I always say like, oh, Jessie makes me feel so loved. Why was there XP here?
Maybe that's something that Mr. W left behind on his venture, and it's been in unloaded chunks ever since.
I'll take it.
Okay. It has worms, like Jamie's garden.
Are they slow though?
Before that, the bottom one is sat, but it does run, yeah.
It's scooching its butt. Oh, scratchy.
Okay, so
Here we are.
I've torn down the cooling tower. It doesn't really look like a nuclear castle at all anymore. But does this part look good? I don't know.
I think so, but I think if you made, like, the corner column a different block.
That?
Yeah.
If I pulled that out a bit like that. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you could add crenellations, like you did with the rest of it.
Yeah, true.
Why is this still not working? Why is this still not working? Oh!
Did you bring the wrong kind of marble?
No, I'm doing it wrong, and I've been blaming the game.
Ah,
There we go.
that's better, is it?
Your vision expands. Okay, so I don't need to be here anymore doing stuff.
Nope.
Mr. W stuff. Nothing in there.
Nothing to see here.
Goodbye, Temple.
You tempt me with looting your stuff and then you deny me it.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah. He'll never find his way back here, so I'm doing him a favour.
I'm missing a singular block. A singular
Just
block.
patch it up with with those bricks. There we go.
No, this is a
Although,
nuclear castle.
can't you uncraft those if you put them in the...
9 plates. I probably have a bit more.
Like, can't you reverse craft those in the to the polished version?
Probably.
Now is enough, Blue. Now.
Question, when is enough with cats? Yeah,
Now.
probably now.
Nah. Well, with vanilla, you'll have a lot more different cats.
Let's say 1.5 more.
I was just going to say, you can hear Jessie woofing in the background.
Yeah.
She agrees.
But you have to choose whether it's the top or bottom half.
Oh, you've got to have the top half, man. I used to ask people that when I was little because I didn't understand. I was just like, if so-and-so was like in half, would you want their top half or their bottom half? And I never understood why people always said the top half. It's like, yeah, What are you going to do with a pair of legs?
I mean, pair of legs and hips, probably.
Yeah, but they can't talk. They can't. Yes, Jesse, I hear you.
Although you could probably run away as long as the ground is flat
Can't see where you're running.
and there aren't any obstacles.
It's like, yeah, hi everybody. This is my good friend, Legless.
Okay, Jamie, what's the ideal response?
The top half, because yeah, they're right. I was a dumb kid. I know some people say that I never grew out of that.
You're the only one, with the exception of maybe Blue, who I've heard say that.
Blue says, I want the bottom half. Well then.
Well, good, because the top's already taken.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of looks good. I guess.
Oh, sorry, that's my car going past. Excuse me.
Thought it was your
Oh.
stomach rumbling.
You're playing Minecraft and driving?
Yeah. It's the
That's
new
how-
it's the new esport.
It's the new texting and driving.
Yeah. Officer, I didn't go near my phone. I was on Minecraft.
I was trying to mine diamonds, sir.
Yeah.
They were right
You don't-
there.
You would understand.
You've never played Minecraft, officer?
Very well, carry on.
By the way, Willis, did you get your machines working again?
Yep,
Was it breaking and replacing?
I had to take these up and put them back down for some reason.
Fly, go away, please.
Fly away.
Fly away.
Fly away. Yeah.
But yeah.
Right.
What if I was that fly? I'd feel real sad. Good.
What's good about that? An
Was it
appropriate
revenge?
response?
Was it revenge of the fly?
No, I put a block down. I
alright.
didn't intend to put a block down.
A
Be gone.
blob?
The blob. A blob called Bob.
Ah.
So there's a horror film.
Are you sure that's it?
I think so.
Perfect.
Hold on, let me see if I can. 1 second, because there was a thing I wanted to post for you. Oh, I can't even.
It's
Oh, it's that one.
10-hour
No.
version.
Hold on, I'll put it in.
No, it is right. Look at the description. It is right. It's the lyrics. It does look like it's that.
1 second, I'll need to. 1 second.
I mean, the description has the correct lyrics in it, so it's probably that.
I am interested.
Yeah.
Good.
So there's a horror film.
Emichu said they're interested.
Yeah, made in 1953 called The Blob. It's basically
Oh.
about imagine like a D&D ooze, except it's from outer space. It crashed on an
It's the-
asteroid, and it
it's
started tiny.
Ooze from space.
Yeah,
It started
it's-
tiny, and then a farmer poked it, and then it ate the farmer's arm and ate the farm, and then it was brought to a chemist, and then it ate the chemist, and then it kept growing and growing and growing until it was the size of a building, and it kept growing, and they couldn't kill it, and it kept getting bigger, and it's a horror film.
Also, it is red. The use.
And yeah, and that film has
And part of it filled the movie theater.
Oh,
yes, yeah, it did.
People watching a horror movie and
Yeah,
like it comes alive. It comes oozing out of the screen.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and
cool.
and that film has an intro theme song for the beginning titles, and I've linked it in people's chats. If you want to have a quick
Please
listen.
on Discord too.
Okay. Peas
Oh,
on
is it?
Discord too.
Is it copyrighted?
Probably. I don't know, but
Okay, let me mute
Yeah.
OBS.
I
Then.
think by default on Twitch, if there's something copyrighted playing, it mutes the stream in the VOD. That section, I think, by
Yeah,
default.
it should be, you should really be fine because firstly, it's not being you're not archiving your streams anyway, which you're basically able to play anything if you don't archive it. I think. Yeah.
That's a lot of trumpet.
Oh, then it might be a different.
No, it is that
version.
one. It has lyrics as well.
I can't remember trumpets.
I'll listen to it properly.
Okay.
After stream.
It does sound so happy. Mm-hmm.
I remember right. It was one of Steve McQueen's first movies.
I don't know. Could we have a look?
I don't remember trumpets. It may be a remix. or
No,
something.
it is the one.
Okay.
Like kind of almost jazzy sounding
I
trumpets.
know,
in the
yeah,
beginning.
but the trump. Oh yeah. Those.
No, that's the wrong one. 1 second.
I'll get rid of these gardens.
Okay, so yeah, Steve McQueen was the lead. Good memory.
Yeah, I would have had no idea about the actors.
Yeah, well, the railway isn't finished.
Oh well.
Who's been building all these unfinished railways all over the place?
Wow, it's just as bad as the British government.
Well, no, they undid the finished railways. That's the thing.
Yeah, like in the 50s. It was a huge network. Like you could get pretty much anywhere by train in the UK. But then beaching cuts happened and. Well, not anymore. Also, the line from Exeter down to Exmouth on the east coast of the River Exe actually was part of the beaching cuts too. It was supposed to be closed as well, but they didn't close it, and it's actually still operating.
The more you know.
Same with the Dartmouth Steam Railway.
Oh yeah.
Abathur says
what
they
should
they should have isolated Slough.
Just have the.
You know what this map needs?
No.
A little like arrow thing saying you are here.
Yeah.
You see that little green marker by the commune?
There?
I don't know, the stream's catching up. Still catching up. Yeah, that one up there. That is where the maps are. That's where the map's placed down.
Oh, interesting.
Because we're basically underneath the station / commune. But yeah, all of the lifts now work, if you need them.
Lovely.
Jonathan, are you home? Sorry.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I was picturing
I'm
an Eric Cochran.
Oh, well,
do
I
need-
technically am, but...
At least
hello.
temporarily, you need signs pointing which way goes to where.
Yeah, just wander around. You'll find the place you're looking for eventually. That's how I do it. But yeah, I like next time, like on Monday, I do intend to focus on. Building.
Oh, what is this? Sorry, Blue. I was expecting Minecraft chat. Sorry, go on.
On building the railway, so that you can actually use it.
This Blue is where I'm building my own Mr. W tower.
Imagine if we had a long enough render distance where you could see each other, and then when Mr. W eventually gets on, climbs the top of the tower, like, what's that in the distance? Has someone built a bloody tower? I think it's even bigger than. Nope. I'm making mine bigger, and then it's just back and forth and back and
it's
forth.
It's like the Looney Tunes with the circus tent, where like the chairs like winding up. This further up.
Well, it's not going to be ugly when it's finished, Blue. Because Blue says, "Why do you want an ugly tower so close to home?"
It's ugly because you're on it.
Well. Hmm.
Wow, screw you!
Get out.
Meanwhile, the nuclear engineer is playing farmer.
Am I?
Yeah. You were corralling a
What did I
cow.
do? I carried it.
Yeah. Farmers do.
Take your boat with you.
Have you
When-
ever seen a farmer carry a cow?
Well, yes,
Now we
with
have.
machinery, because when the cows are when they're in their stalls, in the milking stalls, and they're so traumatized to the point where they literally freeze up, then they just they can't, like, they're stiff because they're so traumatized that the farmers pick them up with forklifts and put them in trucks and that sort of thing. Whoops.
Thank you. 3 whole levels, thank you very much.
And that was 3 levels at level 7, because in Minecraft the XP is worth less and less the higher level you are.
A pity.
Apathy? Interesting.
Apathy.
I hope that your facades aren't going to be just the single block type, are they? Emichu?
The what?
Yeah, facades.
Yeah, like the outside walls of the tower. Are you going to...
I'm gonna make it look a little fancier
Good.
once this grave's out the way.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, mind the wires. Well, the wires down there aren't
Wait, they don't,
insulated.
they don't block if you just mine them like that. Okay.
What do you mean they don't block?
They don't drop if you
Oh.
mine them. I mean,
Nope, you need a pick.
I don't have one anymore.
Alberto says, well, wow, screw you.
Sure.
I do need this grave out the way. Out my way.
It is a matter of grave importance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alberto is running along the railway to get to your place.
With
Presumably.
TNT in hand? Oh no.
Oh no.
I can't say. I am walking, you unethical sod.
Okay, yeah, I need a pickaxe.
Kang, you're very unfocused, aren't you?
I'm trying to make it look good. Eh.
No, you've already got the iron though in your inventory. Kango.
I do. True.
Why do you carry around 2 hoes and 2 shears and an obituary and the bark carving knife and all of these things with you?
Don't question genius.
What?
I always
Don't
question, but
question
thank
genius.
you.
I tend to want to carry all the tools around so that if I need it, I actually have it. But yeah, probably won't be needing the knife at all in the stream.
Oh, I see a name tag coming over.
That's not mine.
I know whose it is, and I don't want them out.
Ah.
Sorry, Blue. I don't mean it.
That's interesting, Emichu. The 2 pillars on the right side are in the
I
chorus,
know.
but-
I've just realised. Oh,
So are the pillars in the wrong place or are the stairs in the wrong place?
stairs.
So is there a way to get something out of here that you threw in?
You mean in the crusher?
Yeah.
Nope. What did you throw in?
It doesn't look like it
The
does
towel.
zing.
No.
Come
then-
get your grave.
Like,
Blue.
you can try turning it off and jumping into the crusher to see if you can pick it up still, if the internal inventory was already loaded, but...
Oh, Blue, no!
Yeah, I remember the last time I jumped into the crusher.
Well, you need to turn it off first, so that the lever says on. But it's probably...
That's always just weird, the way off means on and on means off.
Yeah, well, it's really... The machine
Ouch.
The machine is turned off when it gets a redstone signal. And so the lever outputs a redstone signal when it's on. So, yeah.
Okay, Blue, I'm sorry.
Ooh, are you going to use mossy stone bricks as well in that? Like a few here and there?
Maybe. As I said, I'm just trying to fix this gosh damn thing now. I put it in the wrong location. Kafui.
What?
Kafui.
Oh.
It looks like that one pillar is in the wrong position. Because you can see, yeah, it doesn't line up with the others.
Yeah, I'm not. I fixed that one, and now I'm fixing this one.
Oh, okay.
One of these pillars is not like the others.
Yeah, so it looked like it's already consumed the material, unfortunately.
And if Willis comes over,
Why
I'll
is
hear
it
the end of it.
What does it do with it? If it can't process it, what does it do with it?
It gets destroyed.
Well, that's not very nice.
I mean...
It should just, like, throw it out.
Yeah. So excuse me, but I need to return this. Here's the receipt. Hello, Blue.
Do I sense unsymmetricality?
Yeah, not
Hold
anymore
on.
though.
Are you making cracked stone bricks, Emichu? With the enchantment on your pick?
Oh, I am.
Huh. Is that the one that has the auto-smelting enchantment or something on it?
Yeah, scorching heat.
Ah. Also, you may want to repair that pickaxe with diamonds or something before it breaks.
Blue, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You saw nothing.
You didn't see anything.
It looked literally like that, though. You didn't see anything.
If you built
Got it.
something bad
Right.
under there.
That's right. Yeah.
No. And I mean no.
Yeah, Albastru's undermining your tower.
Mm.
Which, by the way, that expression, when you say someone's undermining you, literally comes from World War I when they used to mine underneath the enemy's entrenchments to put explosives there.
Oh.
And then, yes, that's what it comes from, to undermine someone.
Makes sense.
There we go. Brand new. Ciao.
You can also put... Does it have mending on it or not?
I don't have mending.
Hmm.
If I did, I'd put it on, but I don't.
Hmm.
Blue, you are not lost. You are under my thing.
Jamie, I am lost.
Sounds like what a murderer would say. I'm lost. I need your help to come and get me.
Please,
So-
come in this house. Walk up the stairs. I need your help.
Blue, you're the... God.
I've got some candy. Get in the van.
I'm lost. Can you help me, like, just be my sat nav?
Yeah, and
Thank you.
then when you walk up the stairs,
Hello.
and after you get murdered, there's weird mold growing on the ceiling that zaps you when you touch it.
Wait a minute. Why are you holding that bow behind your back?
No reason. You're... Blue!
Nudge, nudge, nudge.
She did. She just nudged me. Blue, get your grave.
I think.
I swear to God.
I think technically you were punched off.
Yeah. There's a little nut. Blue, get your grave.
Get your grave already.
Right now, before you have to collect another one.
Before I give you an obituary.
I'll come collect your picture.
No, I'll come collect your obituary.
Is this tower just going to have the staircase going up the middle, or is it also going to have rooms inside of it? By the way, when you build the stairs, if you shift out over the edge of the stairs, and then you can place a stair on the top half of the stair block you just placed to then create another block so you can stair up like that, if you know what I mean.
Oh, thank you for that. Hey!
Oh no.
Blue?
Why did you... They were already home, though. Unless you just teleported Albastru back to the mountain where the cats were lost.
Lisa says, why are you dead?
Kango isn't dead.
What a question. I can't put it here, Charles. It's not centered. It was just 3 wide, the tower. And this would be here.
Well, then put it in the corner of it, like in the not centered like that, but put it in the corner.
Where?
On the right, in the back right corner.
Here?
No, further up. In that corner to the right there.
Right there, really?
I
don't think.
Not in the very corner. Maybe make that the center block. On the left, one block left, that block. Maybe make that the center block, perhaps.
Where to go there?
No, where you're standing. The block you were looking at when I said that block. Yeah. So that block. If you make that the center block, maybe.
Maybe.
Because then it's a 1 block gap to the edge where the Merlons begin.
It's strange because I don't have anything in there yet, so I don't know where it would logically sit.
You don't have to place it logically. Plus, you've got. If you're thinking about logic, you've got pipes and stuff in the real world.
True.
In the real
thing
world,
about logic.
in the real world, the cooling towers don't just sit directly above the reactor, pumping.
Yeah, but next to it, this looks more like something where a reactor would be, like that, where it goes like out like that, like as if
Why?
that was the reactor. It just looks like it from the outside,
Oh, bugger.
Bugger?
as though, as though that right there was the reactor itself. And if there's the cooling tower right on top, I'm not sure if that looks.
I
that
think
good.
I think it would look good in that place.
Maybe. That's 3, okay.
Shouldn't those be red instead of orange?
Yeah, true. If we're going by real life, like how real life ones are designed, but I'm not sure which I want for this. I think it might be a nice switch up, although I can't get down this.
Good thing you've got a big pool of water to get.
Oh wait. Can't do anything up here. I've got some ladders, but I left the others.
Do you
in
take
there.
fall damage if you're in a boat? If
Oh,
you
well,
hit and you fall off something?
The boat got destroyed last time. I don't know.
But you're gonna behave yourself.
Could try anything
No.
for that. I'll just do that. It's unfortunate, but
Please collect
well.
your other grave, because otherwise I'll be collecting your items, and I don't want to be collecting your items.
I've got enough items as it is.
Thank you very much.
Oh, by
Has
the way,
that
I'll pass
happened?
through. Did you know that if you hold crouch, you don't fall off the edge of blocks?
Yeah, I remember that witchcraft.
Yeah.
This looks too wide. It looks just a little bit too. Oh no!
Oh, blue!
Apparently, the answer is no.
It doesn't look good. It's just too wide. It just completely dwarfs the rest.
But that's not the angle you're going to see the castle from most of the time. If you're coming from down that way, it might look different.
Maybe.
Kango!
Sorry. Slip of the finger.
If you look at it from here,
No.
if you
it's
imagine
too
it's a
wide.
bit taller, maybe.
No, then it'll look even larger. I
I
think.
go down the stairs and get sent back up. Sounds like Antichamber, the game.
It really does. Look, and you can't even see it from this side now.
Well, that's why I said make it taller.
Yeah, but then it'll look really strange from the other side. It's just strangely dimensioned.
Maybe you should work on the functional aspects first, and
I
then
know.
make it look aesthetically pleasing.
I'll tear down the tower again.
Oh, by the way, I'll bust through. The minecart hasn't been replaced at the top there. I can see that it's empty.
I can see that it's empty. Good,
Dun,
tell
dun,
me where it
dun.
is.
Well, that needs to go on the locking track. You placed it on the track before the locking track.
So what is zinc actually used for?
I think zinc is used for the Railcraft mod to craft certain alloys and stuff like that.
Well, I see that it's railcraft, but I just...
Yeah, I think you use it to make brass alloys for things like the automatic rolling machine or stuff like that, the powered rolling machine or stuff like that, I think.
Actually, I don't know. I think this is just
Bye-bye,
a bit...
Lisa. I will go sleep now. Sleep, guys. Got some business to attend to tomorrow.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that redstone
Yeah,
torch needs to be... Albastro, did you see that
So on
redstone torch?
Friday, yes indeed,
That needs to be
Friday.
1 block further back. That redstone torch that you just passed, Albastro.
I think this just looks too narrow.
See you Friday. Bye. Disconnected.
Indeed.
Emichu, the underground railway you built is in dire need of some maintenance. Because so here's what happened. So Albastro placed a cart down, but because of the way that it ends, Albastro pretty much had to place it down on the slope with a power track so it would actually go. And then quickly jumped in, and then racing down the hill, it came to a spot where the powered tracks were unpowered because one of the redstone torches was off. And so then Albastro had to manually continue and then jump back in, then continue. Then, well, actually would have had to, but then there's a bit where the tracks are missing, and then Albastro had to run that bit, get back in, go, and then only a couple seconds after Albastro went back in, it got to the point where the locking track stopped it, and so Albastro was waiting, and then got out, replaced it, and then continued, and then
You lost me.
and then continued on to the point where there's a bit of track missing where it intersects my tunnel. And then yeah, it's to me it looks like it needs a bit of maintenance done.
Hmm.
Huh.
Oh, Blue, I love you, but
I don't think that's the only issue. There are protest signs waiting for a fix. There's a huge gap in the tracks.
Does this look better, Paradise?
Yes, I do think so.
It looks so square. It should look round, but I can't make it round.
Well, it's Minecraft.
I know. The entire thing should be a lot larger, I think. But
Maybe you should make it like 1 stripe taller.
yeah,
I think that
you're
might be
right.
good.
Also, I'm not sure how to end it off at the top. Like,
Maybe
in real
iron
life,
bars.
there's like platforms around it where.
Maybe you could put iron bars around it because those iron bars are half a block out, not a full block wide.
Maybe. I'll try that.
I'm baby-proof in this thing.
Albastro, are you leaving that tree floating?
Tusk.
That's strike number 24? I'm joking, of course. No? That's good.
Or
then.
is he?
That's good then.
Mm.
Da-da-dum.
Da-da-dum.
Okay, I'll.
Put it on the back where you won't see it.
Right here.
Just put it on the back.
Okay. Should I make it covered or not?
Nah.
Okay.
With this size, it's not good.
It's not a good idea, yeah. But metal is good, I think,
Depends on what you use it for, really.
in this case.
I mean, you're gonna put metal in the reactor, so...
I mean, I might as well at this point. The tower is made out of wool, but
Why didn't you make it out of concrete?
I don't have concrete.
Ask and thou shalt receive.
All you need is just some sand, some gravel, and a bit of dye with the color that you want.
I guess so, but
And then also
Um,
water, but you can
just
just
gonna
build
say,
it. And then,
On me and Blue's.
You just build it out of the concrete.
Stop leaving signs down there.
You build it out of the concrete powder, and then once you're done at the top, just dump a bucket of water on top.
oh yeah.
On the Bedrock server, me and Blue's server, I have so much terracotta. And as I was harvesting it, I was thinking of you, Willis, and your amazing floors.
Yes. Did you make the fancy terracotta?
The glazed terracotta?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really like the glazed terracotta because they say that you can't build with it, but I think that it's very useful. You just have to be a little bit more mindful with how you use it for it to
Yeah,
look
the
good.
patterns.
Yeah.
You gotta. I got a lovely sunflower rug with the yellow one.
Ah,
Hello, blue.
hello, blue.
Dun dun dun.
You
Got
feel
what?
the hair on the back of your neck standing up as a hand pushes you off the tower.
Hmm.
Yeah, that looks better, I think, with the ladder. It looks tiny, but well, it's Minecraft. It's just supposed to look.
What are you
like
doing?
a
What are
joke.
you throwing?
Oh, I'm not throwing anything.
Hmm?
Like that, you mean?
So I guess
No, I meant around. Well, actually, you could do that, and then maybe have it a couple blocks taller,
That's-
or like a couple blocks taller, or you could maybe have it go around the outside of it, so it's like a
Yeah, but
ring
that's
on
the
the
ladder.
outside. Well, you won't really need the ladder going all the way up once you finished it.
Yeah.
Are you going to put flashing warning lights on it?
I'd need to wire redstone all the way to the top, and it's really far too tiny to be able to do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, if it were 3
Well,
by 3,
when
then you
I
could.
fly into it in my jetpack, I'm going to sue you because you didn't have the proper warning lights on it,
Well,
and you used the wrong colors. Aviation hazards are supposed to
Hey,
be red and white,
Although,
not orange and white.
although, he did build it out of wool, which is softer for you to crash into.
you'll just tear the tower down if you crash into it, and probably won't even notice.
Yeah, you'll just be a little itchy
Huh?
from the wool.
Okay, does this? I need food.
Yeah, which I think would be more threatening with a sword.
What happened?
The bow came out.
Blue.
Ah. Does this look good or not?
Don't make me get the bow out.
It's like you don't even know what that is. What's that up there?
I would suggest maybe to make it one taller, like the bars.
Oh yeah, maybe. Can't really do that now. Well, can, but yeah, sure.
Sure?
Assurance.
Oops.
I put water there,
Again?
Blue.
Oh,
I
come
put
on.
water there.
Are you just seeing how many obituaries you can collect in one stream?
Clearly.
I didn't set Blue up to do that.
It was ice.
Thre.
It was it was
Tea.
it was tre ice.
Oh, it's ice. No, it's not.
It was the ice. I mean, does this
Still water
look
down there.
good? I don't know. Just two orange. It doesn't look. It looks like it's. I don't know. I can because I know what it's supposed to be. I know it looks kind of like it, but doesn't
Blue,
really
believe
look
me.
I would suggest to leave it as it is for now and get to some of the technical work, and then you can always revise it later.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you think this looks good? I don't know. Not
See,
too
I was-
convinced,
I
honestly.
don't know. It looks too orange.
Yeah.
Like, see, the top part of it could be like a filter or something, so that because I know that on some towers they have filters
Hey,
so
Blue.
that if
easier,
any
isn't it?
particles escape, they can be caught.
Yeah.
I got some more things for you to put your spruce saplings on if you want.
Have you ever made the bottom, like the lowering one out? I don't know. It just looks strange.
Try putting the bars around the
Oh.
top row of the tower instead in a ring.
Instead. Okay. because that is the main. Well, I did one
You landed on the one block, Blue. The one.
like that. You mean?
No, I meant around the outside, so that it's on the layer of wool. But maybe that could work as well if you have it around there instead. So it's diagonal from it,
Wait, how?
like you're doing it now, and then you get rid of the core.
Which
is
is
ironic.
reactor, yeah. Which is ironic because we've not even got a core yet. Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe try taking down the middle of it.
Just the entire rest, or
Well, I meant the iron bars. You can leave the rest of the tower.
so up there, you mean? There?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you actually build the reactor? You're doing all of these
I want to
little
make,
cosmetic things
yeah.
to avoid actually building the reactor.
I want it to at least look good, and if it doesn't look good, I don't want to start building the reactor.
Well, who cares if it looks good if it doesn't actually react?
Oh my god.
The company's PR department. That's who.
No, that doesn't look good. It's just floating.
Maybe
that
you
looks
could put a
strange.
2x2 of red wool on top to cap it off. So with the bars leaving the bars there, just 2x2 red wool that the bars connect to. Maybe that could look good.
Ooh. What happened there? It played the sound as well, it was falling
Yeah,
down.
but then you
I
grabbed on the
touched
ladder. Yeah.
Hmm.
There. See, it's safe now, Blue.
Ah, yeah.
Just
Safe
for you.
with all the cracked stone bricks. Yeah, safe. Very.
Yes,
Well, I
yes.
could
yes.
have just used the Philosopher's Stone.
Look, as long as no kids start jumping on it and spray painting.
Wait. How would baby goats get up there?
I don't know. A baby Blue got up there
Don't make it
somehow.
white, otherwise it will.
Maybe goats can levitate.
Look, I'm
Didn't you
building
know
a
that?
wall. I'm doing a trunk
there we
here.
go.
Okay?
Oh, now it looks like cruise, like a ship, like a ship's tack, doesn't it? No, watch.
You can decrease the size of it. Yeah, there we go.
Actually,
one
like
more,
that.
Yeah.
Cat?
No, look, there we go. I'll just try. Maybe red would look better. I just thought I'd make it a bit.
I think you can
different.
stick with the wool, because I don't think we've got a purely red
Like
wool.
that.
Yeah, make it red probably.
It'd look more like a nuclear reactor cooling tower. I thought orange would just look
Yeah.
different.
A cooling tower for nuclear reactors. Interesting. I think I made that joke before.
A what?
A schooling tower. A nuclear reactor schooling tower.
I like that
Wow.
sign, Blue.
Okay, like that. Cheers.
Cheers, my dear.
Okay, I unlocked the recipe for the bed. That's good. Classic Minecraft bed.
You haven't made a bed yet.
I have, but not the red one. Okay, so how did you say Shardise?
Try.
Or maybe orange now. Because
Ooh, no,
actually black wool.
yeah, well, try black. No, not on that. I meant where you're standing. A 2x2 of maybe black wool.
right here?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, maybe.
just those 4 blocks.
Oh well.
Black.
I think that might look good. Oh, what am that?
Yeah, I think the season changed.
Ooh, okay.
Reduce
Blue,
the
don't be
size.
rude.
And you can see in the top left the block color that'll turn.
Excuse you.
Oh, good. Look at that. I'll just jump down.
Plotch.
Excuse you.
That was an impression of blue.
Was it?
Retroactively, yes.
Right, look, Blue, I need to do this. I need to beat Mr. W to it, okay?
Yeah, although what Mr. W is,
Oh, look at that.
yeah, that looks better, doesn't it?
Willis, does this look better?
Yes, much better.
Thank you.
It looks much more appropriate.
Although what Mr. W
it
is,
does.
so I would so Emichu, do you have the astral tome?
Oh, Blue.
I'll pass through.
Blue!
Not again.
Again,
Hmm.
Blue needs like springy shoes.
I think.
Hello.
or a parachute.
Does that look good, Albastro?
So, Emichu, do you have an astral tome?
Thank you, and thank you for the picture as well.
Somewhere, I think, yeah.
Yeah, because that is really important. Because as you do stuff in the mod, more things will be unlocked within the book for you to progress. And
Emichu, actually, 1 second.
Don't teleport it to me. I'm in a very precarious situation.
yeah, that would not end well.
No, someone did that. I did not do that.
Yeah,
No,
Albastro, it
please
might be.
give that back, please.
Yeah, Albastro, it might be a good idea to stop teleporting to people before people get really annoyed by it.
I need my
Then
stuff.
get your stuff.
Where have you perished?
Guess.
Okay. Then I can go home. Yeah, when Emichu's down from that pillar.
But yeah,
I need
Emichu,
crackstone.
I would suggest to get that book and have a look through because it'll tell you what the different steps are that you've got unlocked, and then as you do those steps, as you complete them, you'll unlock more things.
Oh my god, Blue.
No! I wanted to teleport you back right then.
What is going on? There you go, get your stuff.
But yeah, Emichu, because the thing that Mr. W is currently building, endeavoring to build.
I was joking, by the way. I'm not actually trying to beat him.
I know. But the thing that he is currently endeavoring to build is the what was it called? Starlight Crafting Altar or something. It's the upgraded version of the table that you've made. So you can scroll in or scroll out for it to unlock more things, or you can double click on the areas or something.
Got ya.
Yeah, I think if you click or double click on those areas, it'll zoom in for you.
Ah.
At this point, you need to dedicate an entire wing of your mortuary to Albastro, I think.
Yes.
I should make a proper structure for that and frame them on the wall.
You could put it into the gallery that Emichu built.
Yeah, but I don't really have frames.
I only came to say hi, then go. Then I died 40 times.
You're trying to kill me?
That's a quote. Polished diorite.
There we go.
Cango. Leads?
Leads, sure. Got your leads.
No, I didn't. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful starlight.
Lovely. Don't know what to do with it, but
Yeah, that needs rock crystals, which you need the book. Read what the book says. The book will tell you what to do. You need to make a wand with which you can find like those glowing sparkles that Mr. W was talking about, just on the ground at night.
Oh yeah, elder pearl.
Yeah.
And elder pearl.
Yeah, that wand. Because then, so if you're holding that in your hand and you're running around at night, you'll see particles on the ground, white particles. And if you dig directly down where those are, then you'll find at the bottom of the world those rock crystals, which you need for the Starlight Collection thing, the basin, whatever it is, and other stuff. Yeah, because with the Astral Sorcery mod, there are, like, you can build these temples or shrines, which you can get buffs depending on which star sign you've aligned yourself with, and if that's currently in the sky, then you can get buffs or things like that, and you can get very in depth with it, and yeah, like we've only scratched the surface in this series on that mod.
Oh, I need to build these walls.
Rubenspot says, thanks. Yeah, sure.
You sounded like a king of a city-state.
Me?
Just then. No, Emichu.
I know, that's. I said I'm doing a Trump. I said I'm trying to build these walls, blew out my way.
Sharas, look, if there's the nuclear castle back there, if it comes into view, it looks...
How do you... confirm this.
It looks like that.
1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Alright. Now that back. I should craft myself a minecart.
How did that work?
Sure.
Does the book say?
What does it?
When using a
No,
crafter table near one of the strange crystals.
Oh, so does that have to be built by the?
Oh, wonderful.
Although it did say that the recipe on the other crafting table.
Yeah.
Strange.
So what is the other crafting table called? Is it just called the?
Luminous.
Yeah.
Luminous crafting table. Okay.
God. Let me finish the tower first. A rump.
Okay, I'll actually use the railway this time.
The railway being used for its intended purpose?
What is this?
Go.
There we are. That's nice.
Yeah. So you do need to. Yeah. So you do need
Need
to.
to go
You need
by
to
that
right-click the table, the luminous crafting table, with a resonating wand, which you can only get either with that table or with the crafting table by one of those floating crystals. So.
Okay, right. Resonance. Oh, plus starlight. Yeah, so yeah, I need to go back. Oh.
So you are getting the resources from the quarry, Willis, I see. Yes?
Maybe.
Was that just picked up by the quarry?
Somebody put something down out here, so it moved over to here.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, considering it was blocking so I couldn't get out.
Should we leave that up there?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Oh, my fairy
Left.
lights just turned on.
Nice.
Good old fairy lights.
Actually, that's 7 minutes later than last time.
With ships, it's. Is it red on port, green on starboard, or is it the other way around?
I used to know this. I don't remember. One of those.
Yeah, it's red on port and green on starboard, yeah.
Good to know. Sprout?
Good.
Yeah, green one.
Are you going to drop off the obituaries?
Oh,
Oh.
it kicked me.
Probably for flying because of server lag while you were in the air.
Okay then.
Now Albastro is, what it looks like at least, doing the railway repairs herself.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Either that or Albastro's just mining for diamonds with a stone pickaxe.
Boo, do you need some iron? I got iron if you want iron.
I wonder where you got that iron from.
Oh, I made a discovery, right? So years ago when my uncle was still alive, bless him, he said to me that I say my R's different than my parents, which is a really minute detail. So when he told me, I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. So let's just say nurse. I say nurse like that. But my parents say, I have to really force myself to say nurse like that instead of nurse. It's like no, you know.
Nurse. Nurse
No.
instead of nurse.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and only my uncle would notice that kind of thing. To be fair, and I was rewatching this old show that, like, well, it's not that what it is. a show,
That you
but-
grew up with.
Yeah,
And in
there's
the
there's a character where it's very important that you say like, you know, an R, like that R.
He was a pirate.
No. But it was really important that you say it like that. So I'm like, oh, that's where I got my dinner.
Yeah, it's always fun
Fun
when
little
you.
fact.
Yeah, it's always fun when you discover little things like that, and
Yeah.
the world just makes a little bit more sense.
Just a little bit. Yeah, Blue Norse, pretty much. Yeah, Norse.
Norse.
Also, I have mined some. I am just using up my tools. The railway needs widening. Then an extra widening for a wall. Norse.
Norse.
An unexpected word. Judging by how the sentence went before.
Right. So,
Ah. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Sorry, I got my one. That's what.
Yes, I saw.
Up, up, up. There we go.
And away! No, sorry, that's Willis.
Yeah.
Ah, lava. Lovely.
Lava it.
Also, Willis,
Yes.
may I borrow the hazmat suit you made for me, which is in your base?
Face. Face.
What? No, those are restricted. They can't leave that area.
Yes, you can,
That's-
on
that-
one condition, that you don't use it to move the fuel rods within your chests.
Okay then. Got so much white wall.
Did you read the sign?
Yeah.
You can't, because they're contaminated. You can't leave the
Yeah,
The
you
clean room.
contaminate the entire ecosystem.
This is one of the last Minecraft streams anyway,
What? Is it? What?
on this world.
I haven't
Well,
finished my
I
thing.
mean, we don't have a hard limit set. I said, because when Blue asked, I said that I think I'll need maybe 2 to 3 streams to finish the Underground Railway stuff. Which means, since I only play once per week, that it'd be 4 to 6 streams for the rest of you, except for Kango. But that doesn't mean necessarily that we have to end after that amount of
Sure.
streams.
But we are nearing
Yeah.
the end.
We're nearing it, but we're not at the end yet.
Yeah, that is what I meant.
I mean, all the people whose obituaries Kango is storing would say otherwise, but
What do you mean? They're all alive.
For now.
yeah. Sure, they're all alive. As
What-
alive as
what-
can be
what-
expected for someone who has
Yeah, I was
an
gonna
obituary.
Look
What
at the
kind of
top.
alive
Everyone's
is it that
there
we
apart
need?
from you, Paradise.
Yeah, but look, they don't have hair. They don't have the... Look at Emichu. In the tab menu.
But look at my character.
Look at me, no oxygen. I'm mostly
the-
blue.
No, not the inventory. The tab menu, which is when you
Oh,
where
yeah.
you can see all
Oh,
the
yeah.
people who are
I have
online.
a little hair.
Yeah, just the farm.
I've still got my fringe.
Actually, that
Everything
looks
else is
different.
fine.
Emichu, could you
Yeah,
show that
it's-
again? Could you
It
show it
doesn't
again?
show correctly for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, for you, it shows correctly, but for
Oh,
me,
except for Little Fangs. I think it might be because it's
Oh,
the
that's
local
strange.
the local client.
yeah, For me, it displays my own correctly, but yours, if you look at my stream, that's what yours looks like. Oh, it just jumped down. It looks like that.
Hold on, it's loading. I'm bold! Oh no!
Yeah. I'm glad that on the actual player models it is synchronized properly.
Yeah. I very much love more skin.
Thank you.
It's the only skin I've ever had.
Is it?
Unless you count my murder victims.
Sure.
Step 1. Clean up the inventory. Get rid of the gardens and such things, I would say.
Yeah. Gardens. I'm actually using the chests properly. What a surprise.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I can see my house from up here. Oh, I do want to... Hold on.
Can you Philosopher's Stone stuff in your inventory?
No.
Isn't it iron pick?
But you can craft certain
just made
things
it
with the Philosopher's
bigger.
Stone. Like you can turn iron into gold or gold into iron, that sort of thing.
No, that's what I was just saying. Like, I can't turn a stack of dirt into a stack of sand.
Nope.
Oh, I've just turned the
Bummer.
render distance up, but I can't see. I can see less.
Yeah, well, the server's render distance is locked to a certain distance, I think.
But it shouldn't be less, should it? Strange.
I'm like, now I can't see the fog.
Yeah, because the fog is
Oh.
on... Like, the fog is depending on which render distance you've set locally. But the chunks that are loaded, the client has to get from the server, I think.
Yeah, because it was about, I think, 18? And it was like normal, but now it's completely gone.
Maybe... I don't know.
Look at what a small world it is.
Maybe those chunks would reload in if you explored into them. Like maybe it doesn't actively load them, but they stay loaded like locally longer if you visited them. Maybe, I don't know.
Strange. Okay.
I mean, look at it. It looks like a Lego playmat thing.
You should screenshot that and make an actual one out of it.
I forget. I forget. How do you change the size of the?
It's V and Control V, I believe.
V and crouch V.
Yeah. Sorry.
Running gameplay.
Yes. It would be even more riveting if it were coal, eh?
Yeah, to be... I don't know how you survive. And you remained so calm. I'd be like whooping and hollering, going, I got that recorded, what? You were just like, yeah, no. It's whatever, this is just an average Monday, it's fine.
I mean, at that point, there was really nothing else I could do except try to not fall off, so I guess I just didn't see the point.
Oh, I'd like to... Yeah, so okay, so if you're falling off a cliff, you're like, there's no point in screaming.
Well, if it's IRL, then that's a bit of a different thing, I think.
It's not going to do me any good anyway.
No, I'd rather not go to the afterlife with a sore throat.
Oh, I'll tell you what that reminds me of. That reminds me of Critical Role Campaign 1 with the cliff and the goldfish.
Oh, it's been so long.
I have no idea.
No, it's been so long.
Do you remember? It was near the end, I think, where what was her name?
I'm gonna
Marisha, where
admit it.
Marisha's character jumped off the cliff and then wild shaped. I think it was wild shape or polymorphed into a goldfish.
Oh God, it's. I'm gonna admit a cardinal sin here, right? I never actually finished it.
Ah.
I've never even
I got-
started it.
I got quite a distance into it, and then, not being funny, like the fandom started spoiling it because I was way behind. So that's not the fandom's fault, but I got way behind, and I was like, you know what? Like, I can piece together the story from the fan art.
Well, you could have just not looked at fan art.
It was all over the place. It was when it was like its peak popularity.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I did get spoiled with my main fandom, my main current fandom.
Ah, Undertale, yes.
No. No, that fandom. I have said my piece.
I know.
I have said my piece, I have made my peace, and all of the above. No, Good Omens, season 2.
Oh.
Men's.
Huh? Season 2, 2 months?
No. Kang said oh, and so it said men's.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, big spoiler, happy spoiler, a good spoiler. Like, it's a good something that has happened, but it's also that kind of like.
You'd rather not
It would have
know.
been.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to like see it in the context of the show. And it was leaked by Amazon Prime themselves. Blue, your boat is frozen. Oh, that's my boat.
Never mind.
Blue, your boat is frozen in time.
Oh wait, no, that's my boat.
But
Yeah, it was Amazon Prime themselves who spoiled it accidentally.
Mm.
And people are like, because the creator Neil Gaiman, he's worked so hard to keep it like under wraps, all the secrets and all this, that, the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then Amazon Prime just come out and go, whoops-a-doodle.
That's a bit of a weird spoiler, though.
It makes sense when you watch the show.
I promise.
I promise.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
It's a good spoiler. Like, I was really happy, but I'd rather have seen it in the show.
Mm.
You know, looking at the roof of the cat cafe from up here like that, do you know what I've realized?
It's
What?
unsymmetrical.
There's on the roof, on that roof, there's a severe lack of pumpkin piles.
I mean, if you want to correct that, I'm not gonna argue. I love pumpkins. I love Halloween. If someone said eat this pumpkin, I'd be like, eh. It's like, I live for the aesthetic, not the taste.
Yeah, pumpkins, I find they taste quite similar to carrots.
Really, I've never actually.
Eaten carrots. What?
How about pumpkin pie?
No,
Yeah.
I don't like pie. Not the ones I've had anyway.
Hmm.
Sorry, parents.
Kango, are you sure those bars won't just get in the way?
I can jump over them easily.
Yeah, but see, if I would live there, they would just frustrate me.
If I was there, sod the ecosystem. I'd
Yes,
get rid
to
of
me-
them flowers.
To me,
Flowers?
what? No,
Bars.
iron bars.
Oh, it sounded like you said flowers.
No. See, to me it looks like you're just putting them down because
Okay,
you've had
right.
them left over and you didn't know which chest to put them in and you just placed them in your house.
Okay, that may be true, but
Yeah, is that actually what happened then?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, got a lot of experience. Level 20.
Yeah.
Level 20. Okay.
Very nice.
Which one was that before? Actually, it says there, doesn't it? Is it already 20 there?
I don't know. That was I don't know. I don't know.
Did it say 20
It
then?
was 20 before, but I don't know if
It
that
didn't
was.
really change anything. Okay. Right.
Right clicks cable.
Okay. Dense lead plating.
I do think that transparent blocks like glass or leaves don't impede the starlight thing, though. So I think you're good
Oh.
there, but
Good. Because Blue put these here. I'll never hear the end of it if I get rid of them.
But I haven't double checked that, so if it doesn't work, I would suggest getting rid of the trees and then trying again.
Sorry, Blue.
I got tin plates, white wool, tin item casing, iron item casing, RE battery even. I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to affect it.
Iron sheets.
Good.
Okay. Where's the hammer? Where's the forge hammer? When I need it. Okay. Hammer. Oh, engineers? That's
Yep,
it.
that one.
Forge hammer. Two. Okay, yeah, sure.
By the way, if you need more iron, feel free to just grab like a stack of blocks from my chest.
Thank you. I need wood.
Yeah, I don't want lack of resources to be an excuse.
I don't want it to be an excuse either.
Oh, it's under my house.
Oh. Actually, I need all three of those things. Actually, don't
I've
you
just
try?
seen. Alright.
Nice. It looks a bit like smoke from a chimney.
It does.
If you note down the coordinates, you could maybe start digging from your basement.
Yeah.
Actually, that's quite a lot like one of the Katsumitut episodes, where they dug
In
for
what?
treasure in the basement. It's a German marionette show.
Yeah.
It's by
Right,
the
how do
Augsburger
I-
Puppenkiste.
Yeah, because everyone listening to this will know what that is.
Yeah, good, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, what did I actually want to do with
Yes,
it?
all that lovely concrete, eh, Willis?
I mean, I've got a hammer, but what now?
Just go smash things, I guess.
Okay, I need a furnace.
Oh, Emichu.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
It's so
Two
funny
more.
to observe as an outsider. By the way, you can put the wand in your offhand, and I think
Oh,
it still works.
there's some more over there!
Yeah, if you
Ah.
dig, if
You know
oh right, yeah, if you hold the wand, if you put it in your offhand, does it still show up?
Yeah.
If you dig all the way down and you're close, then it will also highlight the actual ore blocks themselves.
Oh, that's odd.
If you're
Okay.
close enough.
I need cobblestone, not iron.
And then imagine if like if this expedition takes so long that you don't get back up before next stream, then you come back and then it's like, who put all that dirt over there? Blue.
I'll forget completely. Okay, I think it's this
Okay.
one.
Cobblestone, that's better.
Yeah,
Got a
like you
furnace.
don't have to be exactly up. Yes, you're doing a very wise thing because there totally can't be lava between
Iron
where you are
furnace,
and
Okay.
Definitely not.
you also don't have any way of making fire resistance potions or anything like that
Electric
either.
furnace.
So.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Electronic circuit.
I mean, to be fair, it's
Redstone.
safer like this because you've got graves, but in
Insulated
vanilla
copper cable.
Minecraft.
I mean, it's fairly. I don't know. Need more rubber. Need more tree
Is it
taps.
all the way at like
You know what?
It's pretty much all the way at bedrock, yeah.
bloody hell?
It's
Oh,
not in the
uranium.
nether.
What are you looking for?
I'm doing a Mr. W.
The rock crystals from the mod. Oh, you can see them being highlighted there. The sparkly.
Oh yes.
The sparkles. Amethyst! Yes. Yes.
You must be amethyst.
You must be garnet.
Indeed. Okay. Emichu, may I harvest some maple sap?
Go for it. Diamonds!
The fun. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, the funny thing is that you know garnet, the gem. Well, in German, gar nicht means not at all.
Ah.
Only those are 2 words.
Yeah, but in German you can make compound words.
Yeah. Sometimes. Almost for the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if those other ones over there are the ones under your house.
Ouch.
Maybe. I'm gonna try. Make my way over. Hey,
Yeah.
yep, sir! Thank you.
Are you on your way?
I'm on my way. On my way.
Right. I've got 6 sticky resin.
For what do you need that for?
For the rubber, for the insulated...
Wasn't there already a whole bunch of rubber in the...
No.
Are you sure? I thought there was like
something
like
else.
23 rubber in one of the machines.
I think it was
that
coal
I left.
dust.
Oh, it might have been.
I've got like a gazillion rubber over here.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, because Willis has the automated rubber farm.
Yeah, I'll have another look if there is any. If not, I maybe come over. Okay. Is there anything in these machines?
Other one, the extractor. There we go.
Oh! Never mind then.
Put that in. Put the sticky resin in the extractor.
Oh yeah.
And the washing machine has started.
It's been so long since I've used these. The washing machine.
Yes.
Okay, right.
I can smell that.
A washing machine?
Yeah.
No, you're stinky Chloe.
Stinky
It said it's been a
flow.
while since it's because you said it's been a while since
Yeah,
you used
yeah.
the washing machine.
But with the washing machine itself? Okay, sure. Insulated copper cable, 19 of them, please. Yes, I've got them. What's next? Okay, I've got. Okay, I need just 6 of them. Iron plate, redstone.
So, what are you working towards specifically?
Getting an electric furnace because I need it for the nuclear chamber.
Ah.
Okay. Forge hammer. Iron plate. How many do I need? That needs just a single one. Okay. 2 redstone. I can make that circuit.
Do you need? I think you need 5 with a furnace to make the. Although look in the top left in the chest. What's that?
Iron furnace.
Yeah, that's
which
one
I
of the
need.
components.
Yeah, I put that in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I need redstone. I've got a lot of redstone. I've not ever used it really, apart from those, well, machines. But sure.
Maybe just clear the inventory. Like for example, the roots bark removal
Yeah, but
knife.
where do I put it?
Just put it in tools chest or something.
That's
And the wool
done.
that you use to make the cooling tower, you don't need that. Or all those encased ladders or like.
You're right, but it takes so much time to find the chest. I just want to
Maybe
work
if you,
on this now.
But if you use the chests more, then you'd know where things are.
Yeah. Okay, redstone.
And you're
iron
continuously
plate.
running out of inventory space, and that you're carrying around all this stuff that you don't really need.
You're
Also,
right.
I'd probably put the hoe that's been completely used in a chest, and then keep only one of them on you.
What you doing over there, Blue? You okay?
Completely
while.
used this one?
Yeah, I'd put that one in a chest or throw it away.
Okay.
Probably in a chest.
Iron furnace, more redstone. 1 second.
Been a while, Queen. You okay?
Ah, yes, you have some amount of rubber, Willis.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Okay, I've got an electric furnace.
Oh, you're.
By the way, Willis, with the jetpack, if you're running
Yeah.
and then you start, do you keep the momentum you had when you were on the ground? So if you're running and then you take off, do you move faster than if you were walking and then you take off? Or is that not how that works?
Actually.
I don't. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
No, that's a generator. Don't need an electric furnace. I need a generator. I was wrong.
But you need the generator. The generator needs the. Click on the generator. How does one make that?
Oh, iron furnace. I do need it. But that's iron. I've now made an electric furnace. Can I uncraft this?
You can, but I think it's cheaper. I think the 5 levels, especially at level 20, are worth more than.
Then that was a bit of a waste. Okay.
That's okay. That can be useful.
Sorry, I need to shut the window now. Wait.
That's alright. Okay. I think we're getting one.
Bloody flies!
Butterflies.
No.
Bloody flies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I have to say about that.
Flutterflies.
Actually, the iron furnace, 3 iron plates, that. I've already got a battery. That's good. 1 second.
Oh.
Iron furnace. Yeah. Just need more cobblestone. More cobblestone.
I will say, Albastro is putting a lot of work into that railway connection.
Oh, thank you, Blue. Oh, she is. I had a little glance. I'm not looking anymore. Little glance.
I would not dare gaze upon that for any longer.
So Willis, how do you know when you're running out of juice in the jetpack?
3.
Except for when you've plummeted out of the sky, of course.
I've still got 991k out of 1 million.
That's good.
That's why I switched. Well, the jetpack itself only had like, I think 3,200 or something. That's why I went to the nano suit body armor, which includes a jetpack. So it has 1 million. So it'll last a while. That, and I got the solar helmet, which slowly trickle charges it.
Yes, Blue. Yes, what is it? I can hear your type. Yeah, there we go. My stream, please. Hold on.
3 iron plates.
Dear Parrot Rice, please include a station at this point. Kind regards, Heaven Hell Super Shuttle. I do already have a station planned at Emichu's and at your place. So, do you really need another station between those two when the 2 endpoints of the Super Shuttle are already going to be connected by stations? Yeah, I mean, I can put a station in there. If you keep the signs there to remind me, then I can put a station in there. It's going to be quite easy to do anyway. That would be nice, yeah. Seeing as they are right next door. Plus there are caves here. Yeah. I now know what... You want me to put stations in those places where Emichu's put in the locking tracks so that Emichu will use those stations instead of stopping up your super shuttle. That's your plan. I figured you out.
Leo.
I need 24 iron.
Ice.
24 iron.
It wasn't, but it is now.
Dun dun dun. Okay, 24 iron. Please.
64 iron.
I know, I just need 24 iron plates. Okay. Was it iron sheets?
You know you can use the machine that you have, the metal former, to make those plates without using durability of the hammer.
Oh really?
Yep.
I forgot about it. I didn't use it for months. Okay. Where
The
is it?
rightmost one.
Yeah.
Metal former. You can click. Yeah, that's already right. And then put
Is
the
it?
and then put the ingots in the top slot. And then it'll work.
Ooh, actually.
And you can also speed that up with upgrades. You can put in the right there if you like.
The what?
You can speed it up if you put upgrades into the slots in the right. There's 4 slots, you can put upgrades in them. Although if you speed it up, then it'll become less efficient. So it'll use more electricity to get the same result, with the exception, with the exception that it is actually faster.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any upgrades at the moment anyway, so I may just leave that running for now. Okay, where do I put these? Iron, oh, not iron, 3 taps. Should be fine there. Not redstone. Actually, I may need the redstone as well, but there's a redstone chest down below. I'll just keep some redstone here. Rubber. That seems okay. Right, food. I've got food, that's good. Philosopher's Stone, of course. I've not got a wool chest, so I don't know where to put that. Just put that in unknown.
Yeah. Try. Oh, there you go, Emichu.
Why not?
Woohoo! Look at that.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Some things you will need more starlight for, so you'll have to wait until nighttime to make some things.
Tools. Okay.
And those are not the sun things. Quite the opposite.
Okay, I've put the wooden knife in the chest. Finally.
Yay! What about the ladders? And the hoe? Put the hoe in there as well, the used one.
Yeah, but I want to use the rest of it.
Well, you're not doing it hoeing now, so just put it in there, and then...
Actually, while this is running, I may hoe a few blocks.
But
why not?
Then
Why not?
But you're not actually making a farm now, Kango. So just using it up for the
actually,
sake of using it up, I don't see there's much point to it.
I may just expand my
Oh,
underground
come
farms
on.
on it.
Really? You're going to use time for that just to
It's
get...
running anyway. I'm waiting anyway.
Fight.
Like I said, anything he can think of to avoid making a nuclear reactor.
I'm
It's
doing
not-
something
it's not that.
for the nuclear reactor.
It's
I'm
not that,
waiting
it's-
for that to run.
It's just Kango doesn't want to just put the almost gone hoe away, and Kango would rather just use it up than... well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally not avoiding making the nuclear reactor. I'm literally... My machine's busy doing stuff for that, and I'm just waiting for it to finish. And in that time, I'm going to expand my
I'll
underground
bust
farms a bit.
through. Eat your maize.
All those farms that nobody uses.
I do use them from time to time when I need to get food. Like, for example, the corn I harvest and then turn to popcorn, which I then eat for the next few months.
Admitting you have a
Like I say,
problem,
you're
Kango.
expand the farm that you use once in a while.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
it's been a while since I've worked on it.
Been a
Yeah, but look,
long
Kango,
time.
you'd have to dig a new hole, then fill it with dirt, put water in it, light it, and then you can hoe it just to get rid of the hoe that you don't use anyway, just because you don't want to put it in a chest, instead you want to get rid of it.
I don't know.
Does that really seem
No, it doesn't.
efficient to you?
Sure.
Like if you put
Cancel that plan. I'm not doing
but
that.
if you put it in the chest, then it'll... Well, then you'll still have it
But
if
then
you
I'll
need
never
it.
use it because I've got the non-used hoe, and
Yeah,
if I
but-
ever do any hoeing again, then I'll use that.
Well, yeah, but if that then runs out and you need another one, and you look in your chest, then you'll have it there.
then I'll be at the nuclear castle and won't have access to that chest.
Well, then if you don't need it, then... Well, you don't need it, so there's no point, really.
That is true.
Ah, yes, good old maple wood.
Yeah,
Very
fucking
beautiful.
wasted.
Perfect for making a crafting table from...
They should have different, like,
The quark mod does.
really?
Same with the chests.
For
I
each
think.
wood type, a crafting table.
Yeah, I think. Same with the...
acacia or mangrove crafting table or something.
Mind the
Who
wire,
knows?
Kango.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
invisible.
That was close. Oh. So was that. Ah. Okay. Right. It may be finished now. I'll have a look.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, you wanted me to install a door somewhere on the roof?
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Now that I'm here, I may as well do that. I'll just have a look. Oh. Okay. What should I do there? Just slowly. I'll have a look. 1 second. Where was this?
The ladder on the left.
This?
Not that one, the other one. That one.
I don't think I put this there.
Well, I certainly did not. And then if you put the door up there,
I have no idea.
on the right, up there, so you can get in that way.
Like that? Oh, actually here maybe.
Hmm.
Oh,
Although that's where
Willis,
that's
hello.
where the pressure plate is anyway for the
Hello,
trapdoor.
Willis.
That's where the trapdoor is, Kango.
trapdoor. Which one?
The one that leads into your place normally
Actually, I
from the
could.
commune.
Where's that?
On the left. There.
Oh
In
yeah.
there.
So where do you think I should put the door?
Maybe where the trapdoor is.
I wanted you to be able to look out like that with a little. I don't know.
Well, aren't
no,
glass
no.
doors a thing in this? Could you put a glass door in there instead?
I
If
guess
you
I
if you make
could.
it one lower, perhaps.
Hello, Willis.
Willis, look behind you.
It's just so confusing to get from one place to another.
Yes, isn't it though?
Yeah, on the vanilla world, when we start anew, I will...
Make it 10 times more complicated. Mwahaha.
Yes, actually.
I mean, I do intend to build a labyrinth, so...
Can I build a commune section of it?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Because you're one
The
of
communal
one of the
labyrinth.
Basically.
Yes, no more communes. They have been banned.
By whom?
By
The powers that be.
by the high
The anti-commune gods.
no, it's been banned. It's been banned by the no, it's been banned by the by the High Ministry of Communes, which shall be dissolved right after banning them.
I mean, I wanted to...
I left some supplies for you here.
Thank you very much.
Ah, you're making liquid starlight. Oh, are you going to use that to decorate, Emichu? Having like waterfall, like falls of liquid starlight on your builds and stuff like that.
Thank
It would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be...
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Willis.
Now if I can find my way out of here.
Oh.
There we go. There is a... yeah.
Willis, it's
Even
the ladders try to not.
Willis, up here, where you came down up here, there is the emergency. Well, I say emergency. The exit of my home, the one where you jump down into the water, the shaft.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay, door. Which one was it? I think it was this oak glass door. Yeah, not the bark one. Oak glass door, or whichever would I have. What?
Lovely swimming pool, isn't it?
Jail door? No, we don't want jail door.
The swimming pool that nobody uses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so hard to get to.
Glass panes.
Well, like, you know, we don't live that far away from the ocean in game, you know, so we could just go over there.
Yeah.
Yes, in game, yes.
If you want salt water.
Oh!
What happened?
Oh, Emichu experienced the pleasures of digging straight down. Well, almost experienced the pleasures of digging straight down.
Having fun, Emichu.
Oh, tons. Oodles and boodles of fun.
Ah. Okay, right.
Ooh.
It
He
sounds
almost
like...
did a bob.
Yep.
Okay, need some wood.
Imagine if you had just left your finger on the left click button for a fraction of a second longer and you'd mined that redstone.
Ooh. Okay, right.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. I need some wood. Oh, tree tap. I don't have a tree tap. Okay. Oh, I have got some, but they're at home.
We've got plenty of resin and rubber already,
I
don't you?
need some spruce wood for the door.
Kango, don't mind the trees around my house.
What?
Look, it's literally just on the left there. That's how close we are there.
Oh.
If you want spruce wood, you can chop down those 2x2 tall trees
I've
next to
got
the
nothing.
station, and then replant those in the same spot.
You know what? It's fine. I just need like 2 planks, just for that door. Do you want another tree somewhere
No.
here? Okay.
This is scary.
It is.
Yeah.
What? Hey.
It suddenly sounds scary.
Especially since the gravel can fall.
Exactly.
And there might be lava behind it. Snip.
Where is it? Where is it?
What? Where's what?
The
Oh, it might be under the bedrock there, under that block.
yeah.
Underneath bedrock. But this is Java edition.
But yeah, I watched a video comparing the how redstone works in Java and in Bedrock, and it works differently in some very core ways that makes the Bedrock version of redstone so much worse. The main thing is, in Bedrock, if a redstone signal would power two different things simultaneously, like two pistons that point into each other,
Today,
Then-
sorry, go on.
then it would. In Java, there is an execution order, so it would always be, for example, the bottom piston that fires first, even though they both get powered at the same time. So that's predictable. You know how it works. But in Bedrock, it's random. If in that state, it might be the lower one, might be the upper one. Yeah.
Found it.
Oh no.
Congrats. And so yeah,
Random.
having randomness in a logic circuit, like in an electric logic circuit, plus the speed of redstone is only half of it, half what it's on Java, and loads of things like that.
I wonder who thought of that.
Probably the people who made the game.
Probably. Okay.
Yeah, probably was those guys thinking about it.
Anyway, okay, right. Spruce, finally. I've got quite a lot more than I need, but okay. One more time, okay. Like that. Just make a singular door. Well, 3, I guess. Okay, so chop down that and make that the...
You've got to jump over the pressure plate there. Yeah, but it has to be on the. You need to get rid of the planks below, because otherwise you won't be able to jump up onto it. You need to put the door on the level of the trapdoor.
How?
I think you're already in the block.
Don't get it.
I think you were already intersecting the block.
Okay, so what did you say? Sorry.
Put down the door level with the
Trapdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you need to get rid of the wood and then put the trapdoor, put the door on that level.
What's the reason again? I don't...
Otherwise you won't be able to get in from the outside, because you won't be able to jump up. Because it'll be 1.5 blocks to jump up if you put it on the planks.
But it would make like a walkway. Hold on. I'll have a look. So like this. Don't know if this will look good.
Yeah,
or
see,
not.
if you would put it 1 block down, then it would be on the stone brick slab, and then you could just walk in like that. But you can't jump up like this. That doesn't work like that. You could put a stone slab there instead, and then you could jump up.
Yeah, that may be what I'll end up doing, because I want it... Well...
Yeah, it needs to be full, Emichu.
Ah. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Because I want it to be in
Plus,
line
I think
with the
those
rest.
I think those need access to the sky as well.
Yeah. Made it. Yeah.
I want it to be in line with the rest of the window panes here, so it's just a window back there.
Yeah, well then I would suggest putting a stone brick slab on that block beyond the door, so that you can then jump on. Well, you walk on that and then jump onto the other place.
Okay.
Oy, sudden lag. Crikey.
Yeah, it's just because of how intensely Blue is working on that underground railway.
Oh, girl, blow your eye. Hey. Come on. Oh, it is going up, actually.
Are there stone brick slabs?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do you want some? I got some.
I mean, you're quite a ways away, so I think I've got loads of cobblestone. Just Thank you for the offer, but I will just craft it
That
myself.
doesn't work like that. You've got to smelt it.
Smelt it.
But you've got an electric furnace upstairs.
I've got an electric furnace. Okay.
Not the generator. Not the extractor.
I want to check my machine.
Not the macerator. Not the metal former.
Yes, the metal former.
That's not the furnace though.
Okay.
Not the generator. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Sure.
Look at how fast that goes as well.
Yeah. So make slabs out of that?
No, make bricks out of that, and then make slabs out of
okay.
bricks.
Yeah. So how many slabs does one get?
I think it's twice the amount as the blocks.
Okay. Then 8 should suffice probably. 8 stone. Then
But I think it
16.
goes in batches of 6. Is the stone cutter a thing in this version or not? I don't think so.
Stone cutter in what mod? Sorry?
Stone cut. No.
No,
Maybe
it's
2
not.
words? 2 words? No. Okay, so yeah, it's in groups of 6.
Cut firestone. Interesting. We've already got more than 8. Okay.
Yeah, but it's in groups of 6 anyway. So it's 6, 12, so on.
We'll put out once when it's got 12. Okay. Ah! Okay. Right. It's enough of that. Yeah.
So enough of that.
You can stop
You're using the wrong
smelting the
ones.
cobblestone. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. It is as well. Okay. 12. Slabs. Please make these slabs. Right.
Oh, it's groups of 3, not 6.
24. Lovely. No. Finally. Okay, right.
Eager little slabs they are, aren't they?
Yeah. Wrong door. Okay.
That I would love to clip that, but I can't because it's broken.
That was perfect.
Where's both?
Is
Click it.
Is
Link
this, It's broken. The Twitch clip UI is I think broken, but
Yeah.
you can clip it
Ah.
afterwards.
You can
Anyway,
because
is this a
Cango
balcony?
keeps it.
Is this a balcony?
No, it is not.
It certainly looks like one. Anyway, right.
Look at it from the ground. Down. Look down. There you go.
Oh yeah, it looks like a balcony. You should put, I don't know, maybe not. Like if you put like a door here, you could actually walk out on that. That'd be nice, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, okay.
I think you need to right click it
Climb
with one of the crystals.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay,
But be
share.
careful, if you grind it too much, I think you can just get rid of the crystal. Because you grind too much of it away.
Oh, okay. How do you know then?
I don't know. Maybe if you hold shift, well, it says hold shift for details on the rock
Yeah, I
crystal,
think.
and then you can
It's
see.
C4123. Right, let me.
Yeah, because I think as you're grinding, it decreases the size but increases the other properties. I think, if I recall
Okay, yeah.
correctly.
How do I get it out?
Maybe
Oh, there we
crouch
go.
right click, I'd say.
Oh, what broke? Oh, my recovery.
Yeah, see the size
How
went
about-
down from 50 to 22.
Ah.
It is a bit precarious, isn't it?
Hmm.
Oh, to be fair, yeah, I got these huge crystals.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair or not to be fair?
So I do like how cozy that looks up there. Well, maybe you
Yeah.
could put some flower pots on the wall and put flowers in
I
those.
love those.
Yeah. And then if you need to, you can chuck them down at people.
Get out of here, Blue.
See, I would put a wall here, but that'll just obscure things even more.
Ah, yes,
Okay.
enriched uranium. There we go.
At least I've got a hazmat suit thanks to Willis.
Woo! Got some starlight. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, Iron bars. I think I'll chop down some of these iron bars and use them outside. Seems like quite the sensible thing to do, since I don't really need them in here. I might as well.
Okay, so pillar. Okay.
Pillar on the wall.
Who is the
Dot.
silliest of them all?
Who's the tallest of them all? Okay,
You're putting that in so we don't have a repeat of what happened earlier.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and then if you want to carry it on, you can just put it on the wood. Or you could put more of the more of the stone bricks on there, and then put it on those along. Yeah, just up to there, and then make it turn left there, and then no, not all the way down there. Just turn left where the step is, the first step.
Here?
Although, where is the ladder that goes up?
I don't remember. It's back there, I think.
Oh yeah, it's on the corner.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's right there. So, but you can make it go up to that block you're looking at.
Yeah.
So
good.
yeah.
I think that's what I'll do actually. Okay, so I've actually got these still. Should I put the iron bars on there or on the cobblestone?
Well, you can't put them on the slab so that it'll float.
Yeah, I put it here.
I put them on the bricks. I put bricks down and then put the iron bars on top of that.
I'll just put 2 slabs each.
Oh, on Discord it now says if you're streaming or not.
It did that.
Yeah, streamer mode. Is that what
Yeah,
you mean?
no, but like blues is now purple.
Yeah, that's been like that for years.
I've never seen that.
Oh, this just goes to show how much attention you pay.
Ah.
I do.
Oh no. Accidental water bucket in the train tunnel.
No.
Marbles?
You need to link your Twitch account, says Blue.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, be
because
careful.
otherwise Discord won't know if you're live or not.
Yeah, Blue, be careful to pick up all the stuff that the water's washed away at the bottom.
Iron bars. How does one iron bar?
It's 6 iron.
Just like that? Okay. I've got iron still. Okay, 1 second.
There was some
Iron.
stuff on the right there, Blue. You passed in the hole in the wall.
Also, it is 30 past 10, so do we want to show stuff today?
Blue, you passed some stuff in the hole in the wall that you didn't pick up, I think.
Should be enough.
Okay.
32. Why not? 32. May as well. Okay. I'm not certain. Actually,
See, you could make that ladder just go up a little bit more, so that the ladder goes onto the level of the floor. And then you could have the iron bars continue around that. So if you make the ladder go up 1 block higher. Well, I guess you could do that. Yeah, that won't stop you from running off the edge because it's half a block. Because of the slabs. One moment, I quickly need to go AFK. 1 second, I'll be back in a moment.
No
Okay.
worries. Oh, it's an upgrade to it itself. Oh, it's cool. Oh, I need gold, dang it. Oh, and it used my bucket? How rude. No, give me my bucket back. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Although I may need to go in a moment again.
No worries.
Yeah, I spotted a moth in the room, and so I was trying to capture that, but when I got the moth capture device, it had already moved itself.
It's just going, no, I can find my own way out. I'm a strong, independent moth. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Behemoth.
Not too far from the truth. From its perspective. Okay, maybe. Actually, do you know what?
Is that
People should be walking anyway. I'll move this.
Yeah, people should be taking the train.
They should. But yeah, I'll actually remove this.
You'll actually remove this?
I won't need it. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, see, that's what I meant in the first place. Only I suggested that you make the ladder go up one block more, so that it's on the level with the floor as you come in.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, so you put one more stone brick block down there, and then make the ladder go up to that point. And then you'd have to raise those 2 blocks that you're standing on up as well, half a block.
Only have 1 slab left.
Well, you can dig them up, or are these the roof? They're probably the roof, aren't they?
I think so.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, it's functional like this anyway, except that you need to put a ladder down. Do you still have those metal ladders?
Yeah.
Okay. Just put one of the. Yeah, put it on the grey.
brick?
Yeah, put it on the grey. Put the metal on the grey.
Like that. I like that.
Okay.
Looks a bit unsupported there, but yeah, well, it's fine. But yeah, I like that. And I can't even get I can even jump over that. That's...
Yeah, I can even jump over that.
If I put a water pool down there, that could be like an emergency escape. Just down there.
I think that would be in the way.
It would, yeah.
Oh,
What's
there's the
that?
moth.
Get him! Get him!
Oh, it's flying. I can't. No, there I might be able to.
Strange. Why is there a slime ball?
There we go. Caught the moth.
Hey.
Would you like to have a look at it?
Sure.
I don't know if you can actually see it like this or not. If I don't see on can you see it or not? Is it too dark?
It's a bit too dark. We got the same catching thingy
Yeah.
where I keep accidentally leaving.
Raccoons.
Raccoons? Actually, hold
I
on.
keep leaving them to die.
Yeah.
If I do it like, hold on. If I do it like that,
Yeah. If you
then
catch,
you might be able to see it a bit better.
if you catch one in the night on
Can
the
you see
evening,
that? In there, or not?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't know, but
Yeah, there we go.
but yeah, if you catch one at night or in the evening, it is. If you want it to live, then you should really let it out in the morning, like right after.
Look, my brain. I go to sleep. I forget what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
just put it somewhere where you'll see it.
I try. Believe me, I try.
Yeah, they do make devices. I just use a tiny plastic pot. Yeah, but sometimes you can't get those in the right angle, and if you've got the shadow of your hand approaching, then yeah, they do make actual devices. Like if I hold it like that, you can see the whole thing. So you can see you've got a slider there, and then you pull it like that to open it. I'm not actually going to do it because there's a moth in there. And yeah.
They got the exact same thing. Yay. They're useful.
Oh,
Got
I
a
can
lot of
only
spiders in
capture them if they land
Yeah.
on the curtains. Ah.
I wonder if they'll actually
Question. How do spiders land on your curtains?
Well, flying spiders.
Because apparently having the windows and doors wide open for 2 weeks isn't enough aid.
Literally.
Well, it is enough aid to allow them entry.
I like that a lot. I can easily get off the house if I'm at home. That's good. That is good. Also, the slime ball. I'm not sure why that was there. I've just collected it. But yeah, look, Sharadise. Look, so if you come,
Jump over the pressure plate,
yeah,
then...
basically, I'm like this.
Do you think it might be easier to remove the pressure plate so you open and close the trapdoor? Because the pressure plate traps you in the trapdoor anyway a lot if it closes on you.
Do you know what? Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, the slime ball. I just in with unknown. It's unknown to me. Just there. Go ahead. Okay. Anyway, right. So, Charles, if you look, there's the window. It doesn't open automatically. You can just look out, see the station, see stuff. If you want to go out, you can just like that, not fall down.
Although actually,
You can.
if you put
Yeah.
if you put one more slab in front of the door there, then you can put the door on that block instead, and then make those planks stairs, so they can actually walk up to the door instead of having to jump up to it. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. I need one more stone slab though. Stone brick slab.
Didn't you need some for the other bit anyway? By the way, is the machine done
Yes,
that you were
sir.
waiting for?
Yes,
Jesse.
It is. It's long done, yeah. Also, are we showing our stuff today?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I actually got stuff to show, so yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Okay.
Jesse, you're fine.
And then it turns out
Not-
Jesse wasn't complaining, but rather expressing concern for you.
You've been sat on there for nearly 3 hours. Get up. Yeah.
Or maybe Jesse sees a ghost approaching behind you.
Yeah.
It's only visible to canines.
That's my friendly neighborhood
Ghost.
Casper.
House ghost, yeah.
Yeah, he's chilling. Right, Blue, is your horse still damaged?
Is your horse still a ghost?
I think Blue's horse is still at the old place.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay.
And I can make that like that. Oh, I like that a lot. That's a lot better.
Yeah, and maybe we can fill in the gap as well. Or do you like that, like this? Actually, I think it looks quite nice.
Can you offer the thing starlight to get it going a bit quicker? No.
Oh, did you upgrade it?
Yeah.
I
Good
think,
with that.
yeah, when you upgrade it, you need to put it at the center of a multi-block structure, I think.
It did work. It's just that it's not got enough.
It did work after you upgraded it?
Yeah, I've made stuff with it. It's just it's not got enough starlight. That's why I was thinking if I put a liquid starlight,
Well,
like buy it.
So...
Maybe like that.
Okay.
Next time I'll make up here into like
Yeah.
the structure.
So
like,
you
know.
can... you can do either. I think you can place it higher up in the world, or you can make a certain wand or I forget what it's called. A certain wand which allows you to see concentrated areas. Is it a wand or goggles or something, which allows you to see concentrated areas of starlight. It's kind of this blue mist at night. Although Mr. W was looking for them for a while and didn't find any around this area. There might also be a way of focusing starlight onto the crafting thing, but it's been so long. The last time I looked into this mod was when we started the series.
Yeah, that's for next time. I'm gonna make up here into
Plus
like
you can,
a marble thingy.
It might also be worth going to YouTube and looking up at like sort of Astral Sorcery 1.12.2, because I know there are some quite what's the word I'm looking for? Condensed tutorials on YouTube that
Good,
should explain stuff.
That's good for my monkey brain.
Well, it's good for just saving time.
Oh my god, Jesse.
And then Jesse says, "Aha, I have done it! I have ascended to godhood!" So where are you meeting up?
Right.
I think so. Okay, so who wants to show last?
I'll show mine first.
I'll show mine last. Because
I've got, because then we can come back to everybody's house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you sure that that's better? I quite liked it open, the tower open, although maybe you could make it like an archway, so you could put upside down stairs in the corner to make it this archway as you enter. I mean, it's of course up to you, but I personally liked it quite a lot where it was open like that.
Yeah,
Just
trying to think on how to do it.
Is that good?
Huh.
Is that good?
I think the other one looked better in that instance.
It's the classic door. Yeah. True. It's got history.
Yeah, can't beat a classic, except for those instances where you can.
How about here?
I like that like this.
Okay. So where are we meeting again?
Emichu's gonna go first.
Yeah.
So everybody fly over. Oh wait, that's only Willis.
Can't fly.
But you could use ender pearls. You've got plenty of iron.
I've not got.
Yeah, doesn't that look
pearls.
nice, Emichu?
Yeah.
And then you could put 2 torches either side of that, like 1 block lower than those inverted stairs on either side.
You know what?
I was thinking, oh yeah, like that. That could work as well. Yeah, that looks nice.
What are you thinking? Like on the inside?
I know. I was thinking having them 1 block higher, but that might be a little bit too high.
Hold on.
Just taking too long with the minecart. Oh, pity indeed. Okay.
Yeah, I think that might be a bit too high. I think where you place them is better.
Yeah.
Oh, Willis, did you have radioactive material in your inventory still?
Yeah, I forgot to put it back in the.
The funny thing is, that's probably happened to someone IRL.
How is that funny?
It's funny because it's tragic.
Tragedy.
Yeah. Huh.
You know that song? No?
I don't believe so. When's it from?
I don't know. I'm not that well versed. No.
That well versed, talking about a song.
Okay, right. Where are we meeting
Oh.
exactly?
Station? Emichu Station?
Yeah.
I'm there now.
Actually, did you have a look, while you're waiting for Willis, you could have a look at the gallery,
Oh yeah.
Hello.
if you do it quickly.
Hello. Quick.
Quick!
Oh yeah. Okay. Bit of time for boating adventures.
Quick, before the blue gremlin gets
Meanwhile, meanwhile, Albastro, sorry, is stuck at your holding track.
it.
Yeah, I do like those willow wood fences as well.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Sure.
Oh, these ones. Yeah, they are nice, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fences.
Oh yeah. Bit like birch. Only greener.
Yeah. Like bamboo, but
Yeah.
not bamboo.
It's like a mixture between birch and bamboo.
Yeah.
And then there's just a slot where Emichu's secretly dug behind, and it's just a missing block with Emichu's face there. Emichu's crouching behind it.
That'd be nice.
Like how
Where
they
we-
said the Mona Lisa.
Emichu's
going
eyes
to?
follow you.
We're meeting at Emichu's station.
The mausoleum.
The mausoleum,
Yeah.
sure.
It does look like it from the outside.
Yeah, I do. I think that is my favorite picture of all of these ones. The one
That one.
where, yeah, with all the magic stuff set up.
Yeah, and the field of view as well. It's very nice.
Although the fog does make it look a bit ominous, don't you think?
The photo gallery blue.
It's not a bad thing if it's ominous. It's quite nice. Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, grave. Lovely. Stretch. Who put that there? Albastro? Is that
Yeah, that's
Did
good.
Albastro put that there? The sign?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello.
so are we gonna
Hello.
get started? Or...
Yeah,
I
I
am.
just don't know what blue is.
Yeah, we're at Emichu's station.
Blue's using
Oh,
Blue's using my minecart elevator.
Ah, okay. Everybody to my house. I was waiting.
Okay, I'll
I was waiting for you for a long time.
How have you been?
I've been really bored.
Being blue. There you go. I'm healing you. I'm healing you. Ma'am? Ma'am.
You're healing blue.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I'm ready to
Don't,
shoot.
don't stop! Don't make me heal you.
Looks like Blue forgot to put the pants on.
Yeah.
Your worst nightmare. No.
What's happened?
Healing her, but she's killing me.
Come on, Kango, leave it. Leave the tree.
Right, if you'd like to follow
Yes,
me.
please.
Thank you.
Show us around.
Ta-da!
Yeah, this is so much easier to get to with the ice still there, but in spring when all, or in summer when it all melts. Hmm.
That is lovely.
Yeah.
Will it
I want
receive
to make
window edge?
some... Yeah, I want to put some windows in.
Hmm.
Oh, you could do the same thing with the arches. I've been up there a lot.
I've had enough.
You've also been down it a lot, haven't you?
I like the water pitch for quick descent.
That's baby proofing for blue.
Lovely.
Except that if you press and hold the button, you land on the stairs and then...
Really?
Yeah. See, like that. Blue literally just accidentally proved my point. Literally. Seconds after I said it. Yeah, there is a term in engineering, or so I've heard, which is that only a fool describes something as foolproof.
Exactly, and I be that fool.
Please keep quiet. Trees are sleeping in the area.
So, Emichu, show us.
Do the
This is a-
trees block the starlight to the table?
Not really, to be fair.
Well, it doesn't
That
have
I've
leaves above
seen.
it directly.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And
Yeah.
it did block the other thing.
And I do want to make this a lot bigger and made of what's the word? Marble up here. I want to make it into like
Oh,
a
yeah.
little altar thing.
Plus, you'll have to have it bigger when you build the structure around the altar, the starlight crafting altar.
Exactly.
Very nice. I like all the leaves up here.
Thank you. That's blue.
I like
Yeah,
all
we
the
know
leaves
that's
up here.
blue.
I thought they were green.
Ha ha.
You might be a bit colorblind. There we go.
And the grindstone as well. It's just chipping away at the leaves up there.
It is. It's doing its best.
What did you just bath me in?
No, I took away your bath.
Why did you just bathe me in? Take that sentence out of context.
That's brilliant. That's a brilliant statement. Our question statement thing.
Emichu, look at Kango.
Okay.
You said this foolproof.
Yes, and I have found the fool.
No, where's the proof thing?
There's your proof. Oh, you can jump down that.
Yes.
This doesn't look as good as I know.
I think it needs a bit more design work around it.
Yes, that's a bit of a...
Designer's touch.
Kango has fallen from a high place.
What's going on there? Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh, shooting star.
Look.
There's a shooting star above.
Shooting star.
So maybe do you want to take a thumbnail here? And Emichu, would you like to explain a bit about your things here?
My things.
Yes.
What all this is for?
Well, no, Mr. W can tell you that. I don't know.
It's for astral sorcering.
Yeah. The sorcerer never reveals his secrets.
Yes, but that of his equipment.
So,
Nor his
thumbnail?
equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, thumbnail, please. Get back in the bathtub.
Kango should be in the center, if he's the
I
one
should.
taking the
Yes.
thumbnail.
Right, no one push him. Blue. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you can keep the boots on.
Yeah. It's lovely. Okay. Ooh, what are you holding there, Willis? Look at that.
What are you holding, Willis?
I don't think it's Willis
I don't
holding
know.
anything. It's the table, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
the table
yeah.
is glowing in front of me.
Oh, quick.
Do it.
Oh
Also, there are particles going from somewhere. Is it
Okay.
something in the chest? Is there something in the chest that the table is reacting with?
Okay,
I don't know.
I took some screenshots.
Look in the chest, Kango. Is there anything highlighted in the chest?
no. No.
No.
Ah.
Strange. Okay, lovely.
Interesting.
Is it pulling from my suit?
I doubt that.
Oh, it stopped now.
Strange. Maybe it's a random.
Crouching.
Oh, maybe it's because of the shooting star.
Well, it was pointing to the chest, I think.
I was gonna say, yeah, crouch again. No, it's...
Strange. I don't know.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I done.
Lovely. Yeah, I think yeah, if you added a few more windows and maybe what Shara suggests with the mossy cold stone bricks, I think that would make it look even better.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a few. It's just I wanted to get it done and
Yeah.
safe. Blue. Alright, let me just fix my armor.
Let me just fix my arm.
The armor.
Right, where to next?
I love how Willis just took off from the top and didn't even bother jumping down in the water because
Should we
Willis
do me
doesn't need to
next?
do that anymore. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, as it's
Hold,
here.
hold,
Okay.
hold on. I'm fixing my stuff.
Where are we going next?
Albatross.
Well, I forgot a torch. Strange.
Oh!
Don't know where I got that from.
Oh!
What happened? What?
It will cost me 34 levels
Have you-
to fix.
34 level.
Have you... I would suggest, if you value those boots, to put mending on them and not repair them. Because if you repair them now, the next time it'll just say too expensive, even when you try to put on mending.
I don't have mending. Though.
Yeah, but if you value those boots...
I know.
Albastruz says, I am loaning minecarts, Jamie. Loaning.
By the way, if you want to make a train of these, you need a crowbar to hook them together.
Steel Gemmy. It's called. Also, everyone leave a gap due to the waiting thing. Yeah, good point. Are people ready?
Oh right, you
Please?
don't want
No.
an actual train, that's okay.
Oh, I'm not ready. Go on.
Well, we've got 3 minutes left in the stream.
Yeah, we have.
I'm here.
Kango,
See, that's me. That's me on the way.
Kango, set an example for speed, not for terrestrial boating.
Oh, let me get a steel Jimmy. Hold on.
Somebody give Emichu a sandwich.
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
only have
okay.
popcorn. If you want popcorn, sure. Put loads of it.
No, that the stomach rumbling there.
I mean, popcorn should do the trick as well.
I choke on popcorn. It's
Soggy popcorn
Oh.
then.
You need to crouch right click and then crouch right click another one.
Linking carts. Dun dun dun.
Da-da-da.
right.
Get
Everybody
it?
in?
You need some cats of a different color.
Oh, Blue, get in. Blue, get in, quick.
Oh, that's my seat.
Tough.
Kango, don't push it over the edge. And hook it up, please. Hook up the last one.
Have an...
Hook it up.
Who took the fourth card? I
Emichu,
don't have a...
Emichu, hook it up. Hook the last one up.
I put another...
Ah,
No?
why do we need the fourth? Willis is not here.
Oh, where's Willis gone?
Well, this is already
I might-
at the
Oh,
destination.
sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Quick. Ah, what was that sign? That sign, I couldn't read that.
It says this way to heaven or like, but you know, because Blue assumes.
Oh.
Wow, Blue, this is terrible fixing.
Well done for escaping hell. Oh, I see. Oh, that's what it says, oh yeah.
Terrible maintenance. I shall be down here next stream.
Jamie didn't touch this end.
Well, someone's clearly breaking.
You will see where I've been to.
Oh my
Okay.
god, why isn't this working? And is it because it's 3 cards?
What isn't working?
Or is someone breaking?
I'm not. Trying to accelerate. There are many.
Hmm.
Many, eh? Oop, wrong thing. Okay. Lava.
Was there just a door that
Nice.
was thrown? Look, there's a door behind you.
No, I need to. Ah!
Kango!
That's mine!
Don't worry, you'll probably catch up with us. Yeah, you'll catch up with us soon.
Wasn't even hard.
Okay, so not bad. I'll eat some popcorn. Oh no,
I
no,
could just walk in there.
can't. What?
No, I'm just thinking it'd be quicker just to walk.
Maybe.
It was definitely quicker to fly.
Yeah.
Just
Don't
fine.
worry. In a couple streams time, I'll have my own rail connection there with automated elevator minecart system.
Right, should we teleport Willis down here?
Why?
Because Willis
What?
ain't down there.
What happened?
Well, Willis is waiting for you at the end.
Stop your
Well, but it's
sharing
down
thing.
here, Blue wants to show.
Continue on
Oh,
this
down
line
here.
Towards L.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Blue, is there a thing you wanted to show down here? Yes.
My tunnel only.
Ah, right. So, Willis, if you could come down the tunnel.
Shall I teleport you,
thanks.
Willis? I've got the command typed out. Could I teleport you?
Jeez.
Ah,
Nah.
okay. Jamie!
Jamie's analysing maps.
Yeah. I'm appreciating it.
Alright, cartographer.
Wait, oh, okay, are we teleporting Willis?
I wanted to, but Willis is coming on his own.
In his own accord.
My own Discord.
Haha.
So what are we looking at?
Oh, back here apparently.
Oh.
You just went through it, I think. Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, because Abastru widened the tunnel, spent a lot of time widening the tunnel so that there's stairs going up either on the side, and that you can walk through it without fear of being run over and that sort of thing.
Oh. Okay, that's what Shara's read out.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, this is lovely.
Could
It
use some
reminds me a little bit of like a roller coaster where there's like a walkway next to it for like staff.
Thunder Mountain. Heck yeah.
Most roller coasters I think have.
Well, what does that say? What does that
Nice.
say? What does that say?
Caution, workers at rear. Dear customers, the Heaven Hill Super Shuttle is currently under renovations. We apologize for inconvenience caused right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I like the apology.
Yeah, Emichu, now would have been a good time for you to grab your diamonds, because they're at the bottom of that ravine, I think. Where my
but
tunnel
it's
is.
too late now.
Well, actually, you could just go take my minecart elevator down.
What,
which is-
here?
No,
This one?
my minecart elevator. Well, I'm not sure. If you go to the top, take my minecart elevator down, and then that's not on the right position there. Kango,
What?
on the right. Yeah, that minecart. It needs to go on the other side. It needs to go on the locking track, not the detector.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. It's 3 past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at? We're looking for
The wider tunnel, I think.
I think it's the tunnel upgrades.
This tunnel, yeah. It's 2 wide instead of 1 wide, and it's got stairs on the side of it. The wooden stone bricks, yeah. Lovely work, I must say.
Oh, that's why it's not working. These are just normal torches, not redstone.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's a redstone torch.
Okay, right. So who's next? Information. Phase 1 widening. Phase 2 floors. Phase 3 walls. Okay.
Nice.
Sapphire peaks. Right, who's next?
Wallace?
I didn't do anything. I made stuff for Tango.
Yeah,
Oh, your own mine, Blue. Very nice.
thank you again.
Okay, so Tango, you're up next. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, sorry, that's a different
So
guy.
what's this thing for?
Huh?
I think it's a diving board.
You can't jump
can't
up
get-
it. Willis,
No, good,
use
fine.
the jetpack. Okay, but yeah.
I did not build this.
That was Jamie. I think I saw you build it, Albastro.
So Kango, do you have anything you would like to share?
I do, technically, but I don't think we have time.
Okay, so do you want to end here then, or?
Sure. Yeah, we'd have to go all the way back. And
I saw that,
what happened?
Blue. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Does that also deal a
Fireball.
bit of damage first, or not?
It does, but
Okay,
then it
I've,
heals them fully.
uh,
It should do anyway.
Okay.
Try it.
So we can end here,
Yeah,
or is that?
yeah. I do have stuff to show, but that would take too long. Just getting there in the first place, and then no. Nah, I'll just go whenever. If we have another stream, yeah, sure. Okay then. I mean, it's on stream anyway.
Thank you.
Undocumented, sure. If you say so.
Hmm?
Yeah, just Minecraft. The splash
Boomspot
screen.
says good night. Albastro says, and then Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, they say, "Oh, can only capture them." Yeah,
I already
can't.
read this.
The one with After as well?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case,
You killed me with
that's
an
everything.
arrow.
You were gonna do yourself in with constantly hitting me.
Well,
So you thought you might as well just increase your stats in game.
Yes, I got 2 levels. Thank you very much.
killed me with an arrow. Why is Omzi booting?
Is it actually?
Why have you got Steam running even?
Yes!
Yeah! Oh no!
Apparently your computer has decided your next course of action for you.
It was an error. I mean, Steam wasn't even supposed to run. It's Minecraft. Anyway.
And I clicked okay.
No,
and then
booted. No. Anyway, good night, people. Good night. Thank you for coming. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Good night.
It's good that you're starting work on the reactor. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.